And we are live. We are live. What's going on, everybody? Got a chill Sunday going on here today. Mitch, what's going on, brother? Yeah, man. Hope your Sunday is going good. Like, I just started school this week, so I did see there was a lot of chat in the ASI Discord, and I missed some of the comments. I gotta catch up on what's going on with you. I know you had some sneak peek things, so I'm curious what you got going on. If you could share, we'll see how that plays out. Zaza, what's going on, brother? You excited for the stream today? I found a new controller maker. I'm excited to show. Oh, here we go. Zaza's got the scoop. Zaza's like, guys, let's spend some more money. Guess what I found out? Spend some money. And everybody's like, we're with you, Zaza. Let's spend some money. Let's do it. Let's do it. Heck yeah, we're with you, Zaza. We're with you. I can't wait to hear this one. So today we're going to be talking about. Let me change my camera view. Make sure my desk is cleared off a little bit here. So we got the minis in the house. This one is the DOIO Mini. This is the. I'll bring up the site in a second. But this thing, it's like a brick. Like, I want to bounce off the table. It's so strong. It's made out of metal. The acrylic's actually really thick too. They're onto something here, and they're coming to the market pretty strong. And I'll pull the other minis out that I have. I only have three now, but two other ones, and I'll kind of talk about what I think on this, get you guys' feedback. And then I can't wait to hear what you guys out. I'm curious what this is going to be. And I thought I had something new. I do. So I'm also going to show you guys something at DOI that I didn't know. DOIO that I didn't know at the time that I want to share with you guys. Yeah, we're going to get into all of it. And like, I still haven't set up my box, so let's. So is this the right chair? Hold this chair. I can't hear you. There's a delay in my headphones, right? So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Good. We got the chair. All right, cool. So I'm gonna try my best to use this box here next to me to use it. Now I gotta hook back up. All right, so we'll put these on the table as well. We're gonna go through. We gotta talk about this piece of junk. We're definitely gonna talk about this piece of junk right here. The switch puller, cat remover. And what's so crazy is, it looks so cool. It is so cool looking, right? This thing's a piece of junk. Where's my good one? I might have to run downstairs grab my good one so I can show you guys. It's on my desk. You know what happens? I think we all know this. You clean your desk, and then you can't find anything. So then you start bringing everything back out, and there's a mess everywhere again, right? Or the office, like you clean everything out. It's like, and I don't like dirty. Like, I don't like food. I don't like mess. But I'm a clutter bug. Like, I'll own it. And Mitch, Mitch, I'm gonna judge you too. You're probably a clutter bug too. With all those controllers and parts, I knew you've got Tupperware everywhere full of parts and things, right? So my wife's judging me. She's judging you too. But I make it clear. At least there's no food. There's no bugs. Like, it's very clean. It's just neatly stacked, but it is kind of organized. And she's like, oh, so much stuff. Anyway, I digress. Let's see. Zaza says it's open source is cheaper. So open source. Zaza's got the scoop. Let's see what would Mitch say. So right now, I'm testing and gathering feedback for the new ASI experimental build with Ulsan. That Ulsan won the Esports World Cup. Oh, he won with the experimental build. Ulsan was crushing it. I saw that tournament. I'm probably saying this wrong, but the Tekken World Championship, something like that. It was really good match too. And you know what was cool? I like so. I shouldn't get political because I don't want YouTube to like flag my video, right? But I'll say this quickly and smoothly. I did hear like what's the guy with the Fox, Sonic Fox, saying, he doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia, things like that, because of how they treat people and blah 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 blah. But we got to be honest, like every country does their goods and their bads, right? So I'm not going to get into it because I don't know the details, so I'm in no place to be talking about it. But I digress. What I will say though is, I think this was Saudi Arabia, correct me if I'm wrong, or Dubai. That tournament looked spectacular. The event looked spectacular. It looked like it was in a mall, so it was cool. You could just kind of walk by, pop in, pop out. The lighting, the awards where you had like these triangles, and when you beat the player, they handed you their triangle wedge to say like, I lost to you. And then when you got your trophy, you got to pick which triangle, maybe like 1 to 3, 1, 2, or 3, something like that. And you got to put that in your trophy to like kind of solidify. These are the folks that I conquered to get this title. I thought that was awesome. And then also the amount. Again, say what you want, right? But there's so much oil money out there, and I'm completely unaware, so if I'm wrong, go with me. If this is coming from oil money, it's kind of cool that they're spreading that money to other things, right? So I think he won 300,000, like 150 for second place. I really felt bad for Arson Ash, because speaking about controllers, Mitch, he lost because his joystick broke, and he didn't have a backup. Well, of course, joysticks are pretty big, so you're carrying 2 bags. He didn't have a backup joystick, and he had to borrow a friend's, and it was like a big thing. I saw the video. He's pretty frustrated, which once I realized how much money was on the line, and we all know Arslan, at the end of the day, he would probably get, we'll say, top 10, top 5, to be, you know, sparing. You can walk away with $20,000 and lose that because your controller broke. In a tournament of that situation, I would just ship another bag. Anyway, I don't know what y'all think. So All Sam won the Esports World Cup with this week. I've taken it to my locals and will fly with it to Hawaii. So Mitch found something good. He's taking it to Hawaii. 'Cause we were talking to Mitch last time. He was telling us he was heading out there for work and, you know, checking things out. He was torn. Okay, what should I take with me? But if it's that good, you're taking it with you. Wow. Or someone's using a Crown 303 or 309 MJ lever. He should have stuck with the golden lever. Mitch called it. Mitch called it. Mitch called it. Oh, you sent me some on Discord too. Let me check this out real quick. He called. Oh wow, yep. I'm airing you out, Mitch. I'm airing you. I'm showing this picture right now. I'm airing you out because you are definitely hearing what I hear when you go home. Let me see. Anyway, let me make sure there's nothing personal in here. Yeah, I don't see anything personal in the picture. You're good. See, Zaza's teasing us, and the PCB comes assembled. Zaza is teasing us. He is refusing not to tell us what it is. I can't wait. And hold it for 1 second, Zaza. I want to hear this. Mitch, yeah, buddy. This looks just like my desk looked the other day. Our guest room downstairs. When I do reviews, I take everything. Well, I don't take everything out, but everything that I think I might put in the review and all the comparison things have to come out. And the downstairs, sometimes I can't sleep at night, so I'll get up and then I'll go sleep downstairs. So I'll wake my wife up, so I'll go sleep in the guest room downstairs. And I had to sleep like on the edge of the bed the other night because there was no space with everything laid out. So yeah, Mitch. Yep, we're same club, right? Right? Clutterbug brothers all the way. Clutterbug stand up. And again, I look on your desk, I see no food, I see no drinks, so you're not a mess, you're not dirty. You're what's the word for being clutterbug? You're just functionally organized. There you go. All this stuff to the untrained eye looks cluttered and in a mess. But I see what's going on here. There's parts on the right, there's parts on the left, there's joysticks, there's a keyboard in the middle, there's a box, there's a proper light in the middle. Look at that blue or green light. I'm colorblind, so it's blue, purple, green, one of the colors. Right? This looks like a very nice desk. I like it. I'm gonna show this to my wife. See? We all do this. I'm joking. Organized chaos, facts. So, what's this? Okay, so let me grab some other things not compared. And also, first and foremost, thank you all that watch the reviews and everything else. I know these smaller controllers, I don't usually get a ton of views for these because really when I look at anyone, no one really gets a ton for the smaller ones because they're very niche, right? And it's keyboard style. It's a different style, so I appreciate watching. I got a lot of comments too, so thank you. So again, this one here, I would say it's the smallest one I've gotten so far. When I put these back to back, and I showed in the video, but you can really see this is really compact, and that's neither good nor bad, right? It's a controller. So, but this is for folks that like this style. So what I mentioned in the video, and I did it for a reason, that it's 3/4 tall, the switches, right? From case to switch. Whereas most things are 8 to 9 quarters tall. And when it comes to the larger pads, it's a factor because they tell you not to, but we all rest our wrist on the base. It's not lie, right? Your wrist rests and you're kind of doing your thing. Whereas these are so tiny, and I like I say in most videos, I wear a triple X riding glove, so I have very big hands, so long fingers, right? But with this style, you play top down the keyboard. So at first I was hitting the edge, but I didn't give it a negative because it's not a problem. Anyone that buys this knows what they're doing and they're used to it. And with these, a lot of times I end up reviewing them like this. I play them like a D-Pad because my hands are big enough to cover all the buttons, right? And when I did it with this one, I was able to do it just fine and play with my son. We played other games because I couldn't fight a game with this, but we played like Castle Crashers and different things. And we had a lot of fun actually playing with all these. So what I did like though is with the switch being 3/4 high, you can just toss this in your bag and your switches don't get mashed. Because if you look at this, there's a high chance your switch is going to get mashed or the cap's going to get knocked off or something's going to get stuck in here and break your pins. And again, it's not a knock because everyone builds the same way. It's not a knock. It's just when I looked at the design choice, I see where they were going. And I actually emailed them and told them, hey, you guys need to put a lanyard. Like, because in the description, they put like cute, cuddly. I forgot the words they put because I think they're a Chinese company. They kind of talk in that vein, right? So it's like, okay, well, if you're going to say it in that way, put like your logo or your mascot on the lanyard, just kind of as cheap as you can. Like, don't spend any money, just hook it on here or put a rope, and that way, or a clip, someone just clip it on their bag or whatever and go about their business and blah blah blah. But I thought that was really cool that it has here. And yeah, and the two USB-C ports on the bottom and the side that pass through. Jace boy, what's going on, brother? Hello, I came from your S13 review. Nice. Have you had any issues with it so far? S13 is... So, you're asking about these. And you're like, well, no, I asked about the 13. Why are you showing me the P? Because they're the same thing. So, if you're looking at that, right, and you're on the fence, and I wonder, did you leave me a comment? Because someone left me a comment asking me about the R. It was a really like blog comment. It was like, should I get the R? What do you think? And let me say this, okay, folks. Be careful leaving me a comment like that. I'm not ever going to say something mean or negative to you, right? That's not nice. But you're not helping me help you when you say, should I buy this? I don't know what your hands look like. I don't know what your spacing's like. I don't know what you prefer. I don't know what you tried in the past. So I'm just going to give you kind of a dry answer. So I told him, look, if you like the R, you like rings. You like the T, you like large buttons. You like the S, you like small. And I kind of left it at that. So I wasn't being rude, but I don't know how to answer that. So J-Boy, for you, you're looking at these two. Why would you go between the S and the P, right? Because if you stand them on top of each other, to the naked eye and to the field, they are basically the same spacing and same button size, right? So technically, these are the same controller. And what Hot 42, what I really like about this brand, and I need to ask Mitch about this, if ASI did the same thing when they first came out. What I find about Hot 42 is they make an acrylic, right? Which is just plastic with the board in the middle. And I think they do this to say, here's our prototype. We're going to sell the prototype. What I like about the prototypes is you could take it apart and change the art and customize it however you want. And I'm going to bang it, but it's kind of built like a rock too, because it's just so small. And that's really cool. When the P comes out, the P is a controller. When you take this out the box, if it's plastic, it feels like a controller, which is not a negative. It's just, and it has a tournament mode switch, like all the things, right? So you're looking at the S because you like small controllers. You have smaller finger spacing. You like smaller buttons and large on the bottoms. What you need to ask yourself is, do you want to change the art and customize, or do you just want to have it, play it, and go, right? Do you need the tournament switch? Because we've all seen tournaments where people press the home button by accident and function mess with the tournament. And I love how ASI, it's so funny, and I'll bring up the ASI, it's downstairs. When I first saw it, I was like, why are these buttons so big? But every time I use that thing, it's so easy to touch the buttons. So anyway, I digress. But Mitch, I hope that helps you understand. These two are basically the same thing. Do I want artwork? Do I just want a controller? And then when you look at the prices, I would tell you to get the one that's cheapest, because it sounds like you've never tried one of these leverless before. You may get this and not like it. So spend the least amount of money you can, know you like it. And then when you come back to this, Hot 42 just announced a bigger version of the S, if I understand right. I don't want to quote that because I said the same thing about the R. The R ended up being something totally different. So I'm not going to, don't quote me, but anyway, that answers your question. I'll move on. Thank you. If you have any more questions, ask. Yes, don't be asking. I'll try to answer. So back to this, right? And Mitch, we're still on top of your experimental device, so give me 1 second. So yeah, it has a screen on here. This is really like, this seems to be their branding, right? We build metal control, and y'all can't tell. There's flakes in it. Oh, you can see it. Look at the flakes. My wife was like, that's glitter. I was like, no, it's flakes. It's not for girls. It's flakes. Like the old paint jobs, right? So yeah, I thought that was really cool. Yeah, and even the bottom acrylic is thicker than what I've seen on most other pads. So comparing these here, and again, that's that, right? These have more silent switches. These are your standard Gatorons, or whatever these are, right? Mechanicals. They're clear, really bright. And this one, they have one like this, and I didn't know at the time. If I would have known they were going, because they say, hey, like, I reached out to them. They said, sure, we'll send something. I didn't know it was going to be this. I would have asked for this and the Pro 2, because I bought the Pro 1 myself. This one I like for me when I test these, because it has the arrows up top, and like I said, I don't fit, so I can play a small game and see how I feel. And then when I try Tekken, I can play like this. I can't play long, but at least I could try it and see how it feels. And again, this is really good build quality too. But yeah, all right, so we talked about the switch opener, right? This thing comes in a box, and like I said, this thing looks so cool. Like, it just looks like compact, sleek, but this dumb thing does not work. What it's supposed to do is this. You slide it over, and even here, I got this upside down. You put it on, right? Pops it right off. Now you take the other side, you grab the switch, and you wiggle it, and you'll get the switch out. The problem with this thing is, I don't have the good one, it's downstairs. These plastic teeth, I don't know if they're not sharp enough. I don't know if they're too thick. Y'all probably can't tell, but it never grips under the plastic legs. So when you try to get these things off, you can feel it click, like it's there, like it's not coming off, but it's like when you really start to apply force to take it off, it just keeps slipping loose. So it got to the point where I have, I don't know, I have X number of controls. I have a lot, and I have a lot of experience at this point. And I'm still learning more, you know, especially talking to you guys. But with that said, I think someone brand new would have bought this and feel like they don't know what they're doing. But see how this one was? Look at this case. I take this in here, you can't fit this in there. It just doesn't fit. See, look, I'm wedging, I'm gonna break it. It won't fit. So again, they just need to take this and make this metal and then sell it again, or sharpen the plastic edge. I don't know what you need to do, because I'm an engineer, but I'm not that type of engineer. So they need to fix this. Yeah. And the Gateron. So if I have time today and I play some Tekken, I end up upgrading my Pro Pad to the Gateron Silvers from the Reds. These Reds actually were very nice, to be completely honest. They actually felt really good. But I'm gonna try the Silvers out and see how that goes. So yeah, so if you're into minis, I think, like I said in the review, I think it's a very good build quality. And thank you guys. I know you guys hear me talk about it twice, but thank you for clicking the video and like liking all that stuff. It really helps the algorithm feed it out, and I can't appreciate you guys enough. Thank you so much. But yeah, so these are the 3 that I've dealt with so far, and I haven't had any complaints yet, so that's a good thing. I haven't touched anything that's been like, these trash. Because I told you guys about the 3D printing controller I had that was fine in the beginning, and the V1 switches were just snapping and breaking everywhere. And actually, I've got another V1 controller review that's coming soon. I was going to bring it out today, but I don't want to. I feel like this is going to be my DOIO last week and this week, so probably on Tuesday, I'll bring out, if I'm online, the new controller I'm using that has V1s. It actually feels okay, but I got them junk out of there. I put wind engines, or ghosts in there, excuse me. That thing is so quiet. Okay, so let's talk. Zaza or Mitch. And Mitch, is this something? Let me read your comments. What do you say? Is this something you can't talk about? I've taken the. Oh, so you're testing something. I don't want to get Mitch in trouble, because I do have a question. Okay, I'm gonna say the question, and Mitch, you don't have to answer if you can't. So like, I want you to keep your opportunity going with the company, because ASI is actually a really good company. They're really nice. Here's my question: is it a button, a case, a leverless, or excuse me, a lever, or a lever? Right? Buttons, the buttons you press, the lever you touch, or the case. What are you, I hope that kind of answers the question when I'm asking what you're testing. Safak B16. Yeah, the B16, my friend, is very nice. This thing, like I said, it you know what's so crazy? This feels like a brick. Like, this is gonna sound bad, but I'm saying it anyway. If I was at an FGC tournament and someone was kind of popping off and like a fight breaks out and everybody's going crazy, I would crack somebody in the head with this thing, and I wouldn't even worry about it. This thing is a brick. It is made out of metal. You remember back in the day, like brass knuckles, like in the movies. Like, this would be your brass knuckles. Just hold this thing and get out of there and go home. Right? You don't get beat up. But no, this one, because it's so small and it's a wafer, and it's thick, right? But it's a wafer. It feels like it doesn't creak. It feels very nice, and I love the B16's extra buttons, and they also come with extra things. So I could take this off and put it here. They really do a good job of designing this. So I really like this. Only thing I found out the other day when I swapped these around, Zafak, I didn't know this. If you do that, let me change my view because I can't see what you see. Okay, so we got this here, right? When I put it this way, probably can't see it. There you go, there you go. The switch actually is lower. I didn't realize that. So these are like, they're not twice as tall as this. I see like 3/4. This is like, they're 3/4 the height, and the last quarter, these are taller. And again, I don't play that way, so I don't know if people will care, but the finger does sit lower, and I'm flipping you guys off, I'm sorry. So the finger does sit lower, and when you hit it, it's less activation, which I don't know if it's good or bad. Where here it seems to snap back, so I kind of like that snapback personally. But yeah, and I like it here on the bottom though. I think this is awesome, and I love how you can put this here. You can do whatever you want. I think it's really cool. So and if I pull up their flyers, their pamphlet, right? So they actually have a new one coming right there, the Mini V2, which looks similar to the B1. Actually, this is the B1. Actually, huh? So what's different is the arrow keys up top, these two on the bottom, but these two are different because on the other one, it's one under, one to the side. So look, one under, oh, excuse me, one to the side, one under. So Zafak, if you're into these and you know, there's another version out there on their website. I'll pull it up and get a closer look. I'll show that in a second. Gabe, what's going on? So, Gabe, fun fact, and Mitch, I saw your comment. Give me 1 second. Can we change switches easily? Safak. Yes, you can. So, first, before I say anything else, again, I want to send a huge shout out and a huge thank you to Yo It's Me Gabe again. I mentioned the giveaway over a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and he was so nice to say, look, I've got a controller I don't use. I want to donate it for the donation and the giveaway and all these different things. Gabe, shout out to you, much appreciated, and you know, huge help to us. So now I'm back to the giveaway. The Steam gift card, instant done. PlayStation gift card, instant done, no problems. Xbox gift card, I didn't hear back, and then I picked another winner. They got the gift card, no problems. Then we get to the grand prize. Now I see why so many folks don't do giveaways, because a lot of my audience is worldwide. I'm learning, right? And the first winner happened to be in London. And his name was Jay. It was super nice. We're going back and forth, and I was like, okay, let me just go check the post office. You know, I don't mind sending this out. Like, you know, I said I wasn't gonna send overseas, and I did not want to because it was expensive. But I was like, let me see what it is. I figured maybe $30. I went. It was $80 to $120 to ship over there, and I was like, this box is £1. They're like, yeah, we understand, but the shipping cost is that much. So we talked. I was like, look, I can't. So I just went ahead and sent him a gift card, I think, to Steam, and even that turned to an issue where I didn't know you cannot give someone a gift card outside of your country. So this kind of scares me that I may not be able to do a giveaway in the future, or I have to figure something out because I can't send to someone out of my country because I work in banking. My first thought is it's money laundering. So say I meet Safak, right, and he's in Germany or what have you, or we'll say Russia, right, because we'll name a country, and we're doing illegal things, and the way I pay him is through gift cards, right? So I imagine that's what the problem is. Don't quote me, but that's my first thought. So anyway, I let him know we got that all cleared up, and he was super nice. He understood, and we kind of let that go. So I pick another winner, pick 3 extra winners just in case. And then the first one I reach out to, things went really good. He's in Washington State. I gotta look up his name. Really nice guy. And his name was Ron. Yeah, Ron. Ron's cool. So I reach out to Ron. And everyone I learned through other videos how you do a giveaway. What you do is you say, look, email me here. I get your email. I'm gonna reply to you with a generated random code. Take that code and put it in your reply to yourself or reply to me in your own comments, so I know that you're the real person. So that way I don't give someone's gift away, right? Well, he pings, and I'm like, because he was pinging me back and forth really fast, and then like he just goes ghost. I'm like, what's going on here? Why am I not hearing from this guy? And I'm at work, so I get off of work, we start pinging, and I was like, hey, I left a comment. She's like, hey, I haven't seen anything, and then and thank you, Ron, for doing this. He put a screenshot because I wouldn't have believed him because the other winners had no issues, but you do? That seems kind of weird, right? So luckily he put a screenshot showing all of his comments saying, it's the code, right? So I was like, what? So then I go into YouTube Studio, and what you guys don't know is behind the scenes, sometimes when you reply, someone got mad, they were like, hey, I replied to you 2 weeks ago, you haven't said anything. I reply to all my comments. So if I haven't replied to you, that means that either YouTube didn't notify me or I just can't see it. And, you know, just basically make a new comment and I'll see the new comment. So I wonder if I can't show you on this screen, but anyway, when you guys leave comments, I can click your name in the comments and I can see how many other comments you left on my channel. So like I clicked him, he's left me 5 comments or like 10 over all my videos. So I'm like, okay. And then when I clicked the first, it had the same thing 3 times. I click it and there was a code. So whatever reason, if you guys do a giveaway or what have you, just kind of FYI, that happened to me. Out of 4 people, he was the only one, and why, I don't know, but it can happen. So blah, blah, blah. So luckily I sent it out yesterday. It's on its way to Washington. Ron, it should be there Wednesday. I put insurance on it, and shipping was affordable. It was only $20, right? So there you go. So again, shout out to Yosemite Gabe. Thank you so much. And Gabe, it's finally been sent. We're good to go. Everything is good. All right, everything is good. And Mitch, I see your pictures. I'm about to talk about that in a second. Safak, let's see here. Safak, can we change switches easily? Yes, Safak, I'm curious if you saw what I just did. When it comes to B, what's really nice is they're so tall, you don't even need a switch puller. You can honestly pull them off yourself. See, these are next switch I pulled right off. Super easy. And kind of inside scoop for you guys too. Next time you watch my videos, you'll notice, if you notice, right, the buttons up top, you'll notice my coloring is different than yours. For example, I have this one here, right? If you look close, why is there red and a clear here? Everything else is black. I always put my red as home and my black or clear as start. I'll find an off color to the others and I'll make it there. That way, because every layout is different, right? So I say that to say, when you look at all these, home is clear, start is clear. I can find it on here. Home and start, right? Same thing here. Home, look, these two are spaced apart. Home and start, right? How you change it, you just kind of rub side to side. Just like pinch, like lift it side to side, and it'll pop right off. The only ones I had, I can't talk about the controller yet. I haven't showed you guys yet. The new controller I'm reviewing right now, I'm kind of mixed. I can't wait to show y'all because it's a new style. It's a new player, but I have good things to say and I have some bad things to say. And one of the bads is you can't take these little caps off, change colors. All right. So Zaza still hasn't told us what he's talking about. We're waiting for Zaza to chime in, but Mitch has. So Mitch sent me some pictures, and Mitch, can I share these pictures? See, what did Mitch say? Not a control, just a lever. Okay. Let me check Discord. It is received this. Please use this. We want to provide. Mitch, you sent this message. Am I allowed to share this message you sent? The picture with the text in it and the picture of what you sent me. And I'll read it off to folks. So I don't know if you're still there, but we'll see. Oh, you're typing. Okay, guys, see you typing. Like I said, I think, you know, when you're lucky enough to get an inside scoop or something, I don't want to support, you know, get anyone in trouble so you don't lose your opportunity. So let me know if it's safe. I think we're all curious to see it. And now I'll just describe kind of the gist. But yeah, so while I see him typing while he's posting that. If you like this style, like Safak, right? And I hope Safak, I hope I'm saying your name, Safak or Safak, one of the two. I hope I'm saying your name right. If you like this style, I would say, let me pull up their website. Here we go. I would say this, it's built really well, and the B16 is built really well too, right? And it's super comfortable. Here you go, right here, boom. Can I zoom in here? Guys, zoom in. Yes, I can. And I'll do this to kind of give you guys B16 Hot 42. And Mitch, I saw you type in Mitch. Oh, okay, I see right there. I see. Go back. Come on, Google. What website is this? Hot? Okay, good. Arts and okay, good. I'm gonna share. Perfect. I'm gonna share what Mitch got there too. So again, so really quick, if you're looking at these. It looks like, so here you can see everything's, y'all can't see my mouse. There's an arrow on the top left, a square on the bottom left, a square on the bottom right, and then there's one to the left, one to the bottom. Whereas this one is, oops, where'd you go? Oh, went fast. Anyway, side by side, so there you go. All right, let's check out Mitch's guys. This is pretty cool. I don't know what I did. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so let's start from the top. So I'm gonna share the message first, and we'll see if I can hopefully fit this on the screen here. So Mitch is working on some levers over here. This looks really cool, huh? All right, what do we got? So from Waz, is it Waz? It's probably Waz. Super cool guy, like really nice. So a fun fact, he actually messaged me the other day. I put the video out for the XB3 from Brooks. Remember I told you in the video I put that the pass-through port was not working because during my testing it did not work. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I didn't know they put an update out, and the update fixed it. So I did the update, tried it out on a few different controllers real quick. Worked like a charm, no problem. So shout out to Waz. He's a really nice guy. I really appreciate his team. ASI. For those who receive the orange silicon, please use black font to base, black collar squircle, okay. Black core, round 10mm shaft. We want to provide a setup with medium short throw with medium tight tension. Wow, medium short throw with medium tight tension using this orange silicon. For reference, we built this setup for all cellular. This is why I love talking to Mitch, because Mitch is into this stuff. Like I'm starting to get into switches now. Then I'm getting deeper into this. I can talk a little. I can almost go as deep on switches. No, I'm not going to test myself. I'm creeping up to Mitch's knowledge base on the Kailh switch side. I'll say that much. Right. Capsule WG. Wow. The bushings, the circular cause, it's all almost all the things. All right, so let's check the pictures here. What he sent. So top left, standard ground. Okay, I'm show you the picture and I'll read what we're looking at here. Oops, too much. Oh wow. From far away you don't notice. You start looking closer, okay, this is very clear differences. And I don't have a lever in front of me, so. And fun fact, I'm reaching out to a vendor to see if they'll send me there's like a lever, a joystick leverless combo that I want to try out. And I'm gonna see if they'll let me check that out. But I digress. Okay, so the top left is a standard grommet. Okay, so it's just a circle, circle, circle. Got it. The top right is dual tension grommet, less material on diagonal inputs. So I take it these little slices here, whatever's the mechanics are probably touching those and kind of activate different things. Interesting. Bottom left, the yellow is a Fonta grommet. Different cutout for old school Fonta lever feel. Pairs with Fonta body. I see here. And I see how this has like the wedge. This kind of has like this is a full, almost like a full cut through. Okay, the bottom right, what is that, red? I know it's orange. I'm colorblind. Bottom right is the new orange Fonta grommet. Same as yellow, but higher tension. This is what I'm testing. So, Mitch, what gives it more tension? Is it taller? How do you determine the tension here? Because again, right, you have it in your hand, so you can see it clear. From afar, it looks like a circle with the rectangle wedges on all around. Y'all can't see my mouse. But that is so cool. I wonder what you're thinking about it so far. Let me see if I can zoom out just a little bit here, so y'all can see it all. Like that. There you go, like that. Now you can see all of it. What else we got here? Parts that go into a typical Groden lever. Okay, let's check this out. This zoom is so strong, right? All right, let's see if we'll pinch the zoom. Here we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know what? I'll say this too. These parts look really clean, right? Because I have two joysticks and I have one joystick, and I have two levers. So I bought another lever years ago, right? And when you look at them, they are a little bit more, I won't say mechanical, but you can see kind of what's going on in them. Whereas this, here's your clean metal plate, here's your base, your metal pins, your levers, a basic rubber gasket, your parts. It's not a lot, which is a good thing, right? You don't feel overwhelmed. Even the pins here look very clean and just boxed together. And I'm sure you may pay more, but I think that's better, where you're not thinking twice about, oh, am I going to break this? I just slide it out, put the new one in, and go about your business. That's really cool. The silicone is rated for hardness, just different compressions, which are cool, which are color coded. Okay. Excuse me, get some water. Wow. And there's the gold shaft. That's pretty cool. Pause. Is that a pause? I'm not sure. That's pretty cool. Waz not Evo. Mitch, can I share your picture of you and Waz? So we can help. That is cool. Okay, perfect, yeah. Shout out to Mitch, my first interview, matter of fact. Yeah, shout out to Mitch, my first interview, and Waz. And like I said, the ASI team, really nice people, man. They are just very, you can tell they care about their product, and I don't feel like they're trying to get rich off of you, which is like a weird thing to say, right? Because sometimes I deal with vendors on different occasions for different things, whether it's this stuff or just things at work. And sometimes you deal with a vendor and you could tell their fee is to try to get rich quicker. I don't know, but whereas when I talk to him on every occasion, it seems like he genuinely cares. Like, hey, I like fighting games, or I like making this stuff, and I'm trying to make the community better. I really do. Yeah, I really do. So shout out to Mitch. Yeah, shout out to Mitch. Wait, is that a good ass Tekken shirt? Nice. That sure is a good ass Tekken shirt. That's awesome. You know, facts, Zaza, facts. Some companies give off a greedy vibe when they talk to you. Yes, you just have to know the works. So like, you're so right? Because, and I, I'm make sure I don't knock someone for making what they deserve to make, right? You sell a product, you should get paid for it. I think we all agree, but don't be a scumbag about it. Right? Sometimes you deal with someone, you're like, you're just kind of being scummy, or they sell you something with no support. You're like, oh, you're being kind of scummy. Because even like the Hot 42 team, they got a really good Discord team that communicate with you, and they talk. The people that work with the company, whenever I deal with them, super nice. Same with Dualpad. Shaw is super nice. Kailh at Hot 42 is super nice. They, yeah, even FightPad, Lou and all them, they're really nice. I should reach out to Mayflash, tell them my screws broke, see if they'll be nice, because they might not. But so far, all in all, I've had a good experience. Even DOIO, yeah, DOIO too. They super responsive, and I wrote them a long message telling them, hey, this I told them, hey, this little, where'd I put it, that switch puller? Yeah, let them know, hey, this thing sucks, right? I didn't complain, right? But as I'm telling them all the different things, a note I put in there to say, look, I talked about this and it sucks. I also note to them, hey, look, the Gatorans are fine, but there's not enough versions, right? I like Ghosts, I like Wind Ninjas. Guess what? I have the Phantoms and the Wizards. Those are what, Clicky and Tactile? I have those too. I have the silent switches. I have the red and the V1s. I don't even like V1s, but I have the silver V1s, I have the red pro V1s, and I have the black V1s come. So like the ability for any of us to say, look, I want to do what I want to do. We should all be able to do that. Like, I want your hardware. Now let me customize. Just like, look at Mitch. At the end of the day, ASI could really be rude and just say, look, we're no longer selling all these things. You can only buy. Where's that picture at? They could easily tell people, we're changing our prices. You can only buy it with the yellow. We're no longer selling the orange color, right? And so when I let them know, and then they came back to me, they said that actually the version 2, which I didn't even know existed, the version 2, you can put Kailh switches. So if you have a DOIO, make sure you get the V2s. Where's that? Right here, V2 series. And someone mentioned the Discord, I didn't even know. So I checked the Discord, and sure enough it was there. And I scrolled down a little bit, and sure enough, what did I see? I was like, man, this thing, where's specification? Specs. Right there, Kailh. So I was like, had I known, because at the time I didn't even know what this brand was about. I just saw the design. I was like, let me try this out. So I bought it from a different site because I didn't know, and I let them know your branding's a mess. And I let Dualpad know the same thing. I was like, look, Hot 42, we all know about COSMOX technically, but we say Hot 42, right? We know Hot 42. Hot 42 has been, you may get a bad build. I've heard people say, oh, this port's broken. They may have an issue, but the majority of people that receive their product has had a good experience from all the things I've seen and my personal experience having so many of their pads and beating them up. I dropped a couple and no issues, right? So Big Game Arinthal James, I love that name. But look at the V2, it looks like the button cap sit. Look, see, Big James is on. Big Game is on it. He was reading my mind. He knew what I was gonna say. He's like, you're rambling, say it, right? So I'm gonna bring up that point as well. The first thing I saw, like you, was, oh cool, I could put Kailh's in here. That's a huge thing. I almost asked him, like, hey, I know I bought it from a different vendor. Can I send this in for recycling? Y'all give me like a credit towards the V2 because I want the V2 one, right? But let's see a good picture. Let's try this one right here. Let's see what's close. That's kind of far. Unless I'm scrolling fast, I apologize. Let me see if I can find a picture that's closer up for y'all to see. We'll try that one. There you go. I don't know what all these lines are about, because in my head, if you eat chips and you play, which I don't really do, but I know there's some grimy people out here, you're gonna get junk stuck all on these lines. So anyway, I digress. I noticed that too. Big Game on Adult James, that the switches do look lower, which is, for those that don't know, because I didn't really care, right? But I'm starting to care because I'm listening to the audience. I'm seeing what you guys are looking for. Drax is going to be, he said OJ Simpson. Oh, wow. Big Games. Wait, is OJ's name Arinthal? Uh-oh. Bumble Scrump. That's actually a cool name, Bumble Scrump. That's interesting. I ordered one, but it doesn't get here until next. And Bumble, did you order the V2? Please tell me you got the V2 at the V1. And if you guys are wanting, the link's in the description to DOIO. Okay, what was I saying? Okay. Oh, so I didn't know. A lot of people do this. They slide, right? And I don't know. I didn't learn to play that way, so I don't. But a lot of people, like even the R, I was kind of like, at first when the R came out, I didn't see what the big deal was with these rings. I was like, why do people care? Then I figured out, oh, people slide. Here. People slide, and they weren't able to get across. They need the ring to kind of like hump over, and it made it smoother. And I was like, oh. So the controller I got review coming. I didn't record it, so it may come later in the week or next week. I tried it, and you can slide, and it's super cool. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, so with this one here, these switches they're natural height. They're not bad. These are just like most of their, instead of being 2 3/4, they may be 3 or 4 quarters tall, which is not a problem for me. Like they're not too tall. I've talked plenty of times about the switches, and also I do have O-rings that does make them slightly taller, right? So I take the O-rings off. Like this one here, the O-ring is off. And you can't really see, can you? Y'all can't see that, but it's nice and low. They are nice. But to your point, I'm about to say OJ. Oh, but you got the V1. Yeah, me too. And I wonder if you got it from What a Geek like I did. If you can, so like I said, see if you can send it back and get the V2. Before I go on, here's something I noticed though. Another control I'm testing has these nylon keycaps, and personally, maybe I haven't spent enough time with them. I don't really like them so far. What I think vendors are doing is they're saying, look, we need to cut costs and mass produce, right? And lower the number of vendors involved in this process. So we could print our own keycaps. I mean, who knows where they're coming from? I don't know. We can just kind of get them out. And that's fine, but yeah, I'm not, and there's nothing wrong with them. I play with them. They feel like sandpaper. They're grippy, not bad, like rough, but they are rougher. Yeah, it's his real name. Oh, okay, I didn't even know, Drax. So yeah, you know, I haven't tried nylon yet. Yeah, Sin Ridden Soul. That's a cool name. Sin Ridden Soul. That's a cool name. Imagine getting your butt kicked by Sin Ridden Soul. You kind of walk away. You can't even make fun of him. You're like, Sin Ridden Soul. Like, dang it, that's a good name. I did get my soul ridden. But yeah, but the nylons, I can't wait to talk about this. When I bring that controller up, we're going to talk about it. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just they do tend to rub off a little bit. I don't know. I think it's a new trend. Yeah, we're going to talk about that when I bring that controller out. And maybe I can get that done this week, so we can talk about it next week, because we need to talk about it. But yeah, so here they, like you said, OJ, they do look lower, which I actually like a lot, because I like my switches low and fast acting. I did tell Waz about that too. I wrote the email, I didn't send it yet, for the ASI LVL. I love what they did, that build quality. I love the replaceable PCB. I can't wait for like a V2 with the lower profiles. Because and I think what people don't understand too is when you play on a joystick, right? I think because I had my joystick out for the review and I'm messing with it. I gotta grab my other one. Anyway, let's grab this. When you play on a joystick button, I think we all forget that travel is so short because the button's so big. You know, what I'm finding with these leverless is they're starting to make the buttons closer and closer and closer. I don't know if in East Asia, right, if their hands. Actually, I could show you one here. OJ, look at this. You might see that. See that scratching? That's just natural use. And these buttons feel like a fake metal. They feel really nice, actually, compared to the other ones I'm testing. And if you see these popping off and they're taped, okay, fun fact, inside for scoop for those that don't know. Well, usually when I play, my hands are so big, I always hit this button. So I take it out immediately and I put tape on it so I don't lose the keycap, right? I ended up taking this one out just because I was messing around. This one was, anyway, I was just taking them out just cause, right? But the other nylon ones that I was using, these are like PBT. I'll look up the word for it. The nylon ones, they rub off more than this. So you're gonna feel, at first it feels like a texture, and it'll start to smooth out, which again, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't look cheap, doesn't look busted. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't even noticed. But I saw someone say one of their reviews, they were like, your skin will come off, or you want to clean it for your skin. It wasn't his skin. I don't think he noticed, it was his nails. His nail was scraping away the ridges, and you might be able to see the little spiral. There you go, boom, the spiral ridges. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my other camera. You can see better on this camera. That's not skin. That's just it rubbing off. Because when I touch it, I can feel smooth and I can feel rough. And wherever it's smooth, it's scratch. Wherever it's rough, it's glossy, right? If you look at some of these other buttons here, can I get that on camera? See, that might be a little dust or skin. I apologize, my skin's shedding. But no, you kind of get a clue, right, of what's going on here. But anyway, when you get this, you're gonna like it. The reds on here out the box, they do feel nice, and they feel smoother than the Kailh reds, so you're really gonna like it. I'm trying the silver. I didn't play with the silver yet, but I'm trying it just to see what I think. So I'm trying to find something with the Gateron that's as close to the wind engine it goes. And I let them know, I was like, look, you guys need to do what Hot 42 did. Grab the Gateron. Go to Low Free or Kailh, whatever the company is, say, look, we like your ghost, we want to use the same springs, and make a switch just like that one for our thing, because no one else is selling it. So you can come into the market with your own switch just like Hot 42 did, and boom, sell your own thing, right? So yeah, let me check the chat. Give me a second here. Check the chat. I've tried that. Yeah, the nylon, and these are called what, PBT? What's the word for this thing? Where's the V1? Is it this guy? So here's the HitPad Pro specs. Give me the specs, please. And Mitch, I did have a question about your levers. Give me a second here. Does it say keycaps? Oh, PC. I don't know what PC means. I have to, if I had more time to sit and read, right? I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time, so I apologize, guys. I can't do all things at once. And also, I had to let him know he's got firmware and support. I have the firmware files that I ended up making it myself, but their files are not here. I need to let them know they need to add the links to their site or add them in their Discord. They're probably going to put them in their Discord. That's where they'll put them, because their Discord started to pick up steam, and the Discord link and the website link's in the description. So that's all catching traction. Yeah. All right. So not now. Polycarbonate. Sin Written Soul knows. He's like, who's the scrub that doesn't know what PB is? Polycarbonate. Thank you. Yeah. So they're polycarbonate. I wonder if the V2 has poly. One thing. Oh, okay. He doesn't know. He's like, that's my first guess. Let's see. What is the V2? I think you're right though. And this is PBT, so. And I've seen the full writing for PBT before, injection molded. I forgot what vendor I was looking at. I did spell it out, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I apologize. So this is their newer injected molded, which to my mind, I think it means 3D printed, basically, right? Which is fine, but I think the other one I'm using right now has a version of PBT. And actually, I take that back. Another vendor sent me something to test out for them. Like, hey, we got some keycaps, try them out. And they were fine. The only problem they had was, let me show you on camera. I don't have this. I won't show you, it's a prototype, so I'm not going to expose what they're doing. But here's the advice I gave them. The switch the cap they sent. All right, how can I show this to you? All right, look at this. All right, how can I get this on camera? All right, so if you look at these, I should get my FightBox. It's downstairs. The FightBox V1 was my first large pad, right? The switches were fine. I actually liked it a lot, but they had hard, sharp edges, which I didn't care because I don't slide my fingers. But if you slide, you always knock the cap off. So these are almost the same size, but see how they're shaved around the edge, like perfectly smooth. So you can easily go right across without a problem. And then again, I have O-rings on, so mine are slightly taller, but we use these two. These are the lows. See, it goes right over, no problem. The vendor sent me one that was shaved even more than this. It was actually kind of pointy, and I was like, it feels okay, but it feels small, and it felt kind of pointy, and it also felt rough. I was like, yeah, don't do this. Hey, do what you want to do, but my advice is to make it. I didn't send him this because I don't know. You should really. I was like, hey, just take what you have and just shave the edges off. And I was trying to describe this. I left it at that for them. Check the chat here. I played on my hot G16. It's pretty good. Yeah, G16. Speaking of G16, I got it right here. Actually, speak of the devil. So I was going to show this actually while I was talking about these because the G is kind of like in these line as well, right? Because the taller switches. These switches are, I think, 5 or 6 quarters tall. You know, so that's yeah. Let's see here. I built a platform for it so size bigger. Nice. And Drax, you would really like the ASI LVL because it's spot on to the G style. People do the cutting board mod. Drax, if you want something really simple and easy. Yeah, I have seen the cutting board thing, Zaza. I have seen that. And fun fact, I think I showed you guys. I use a Tupperware lid. I'll take a Tupperware lid, it's like a smaller one, right? I'll put it on my lap, and then I put the medium and small pads on that. I've been going to fight nights with it. I'm nervous about breaking my good stuff, so I'll take the things that I like but I don't like. I need something good but not my favorite, right? So I'll do that. And yes, I've done that before. Oh well. Yeah, hot hit the jackpot with the win is facts, big facts, OJ, right? Those windows are so nice and smooth. And I've been testing so many things lately. I haven't been playing on them as much as I used to, but every time I go back to, because I go back to at least once a week, it feels so smooth. And I try to, what I'm trying to hope to educate some of you guys, let me know if you feel the same way. When I talk to a lot of vendors, the advice that I provide is, as you're moving into this space, right? No matter what switch type you want, we need fast, quick activation. And I know I got sidetracked. That's where I was going with the joystick point. When you press the joystick button, it really does not go down that far out the box. If you go to an arcade now, you're mashing on it because you feel like you're slamming it, but it really doesn't go that far. I like my switches, like that V2 of this pad. I like that it's short travel, because when I'm here, it's like a keyboard. I want to pop, 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 pop. You know, when I ask for it, I want to get it. I want it now. I don't want to be working my fingers out, because when you play on a joystick, your whole wrist is involved. Your hands don't get as tired. Whereas this, your wrists kind of sit flat. It's just your fingers. Your fingers coming up and down start to get tired. And again, I have long fingers. Maybe my long fingers get tired, but that's what I was running into. That wears my hands out. So same with the G. I love the G, but I can get wore out. I prefer the S because, and they're the same, almost the same thing. But for me, the S is better because it's lower and I don't have to activate so tall to go. But I mean, I still like it. This thing's, they're all nice. I haven't had anything outside the 3D printing one I didn't like. Everything else is good. Let's see here. Yeah, high polycarbonate. Only thing I can think of, sharp edges. No 720s for you. Facts, 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 and facts. So yeah, I'm really liking how things are just really growing. And there's, like I said, that's for me. But then you look at Drex, he loves the G, he likes the tall switch. And I love that he and I can still go to a vendor and say, hey, I want this, not so much my way, but do you offer this option, right? The cases are the same space, the same size. So actually, I'm side by side, I'll show you here, next to each other. Here's the S and the G, right? And you right, so I'll put it that way. By shape, they're the same size. The exact same size, right? But it's nice that he and I could walk into the store, technically, walk into their site and buy technically the same thing, but I can get it with my low profiles and he can get it with his, I think these are MX, right? And then we can take it, get home, change these out to what we want, put the caps back on and go. So I think it's really cool where the market's going. And again, all these vendors moving into the space. You know, DOIO. And again, anyone wondering, I thought it was DOIO, but it's actually DOIO. I asked them, so it's DOIO. So DOIO, I do like how their claim to fame is going to be metal build. And these switches are actually really nice. They feel really, they're mechanical. They feel really good. I just wish this version of Switch had more options, right? Because even the V2, V1 Kailhs, I have the V1 sampler downstairs. There's like 20, I think it was 25 or something like that. There's tons of options of V1. I just don't like any of the V1s. They always pop off. They always break. Even the new controller I'm reviewing, the thing broke already. I had to switch them out to V2s. With the V2s, they're creeping up. They're higher than, it's like V1 has the most, V2 has the second most, and then Gateron has the third most options to pick, right? Which is not many. Yeah, I can't do electrics for nothing on a G16. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean? I prefer the R6. The R16, yeah, it's nice. And what's cool is the R16, even the switches were technically taller, with the rings, you don't feel it. And the new controller I'm looking at now, that I'm reviewing right now, it's the same vibe. And I'm actually kind of compared to the R16 because, fun fact, the R16 is actually my quietest controller. when I put the ghost switches on there, and there's no reason I didn't put wind engines at the time. I think I just didn't have enough, so I had like a 90 pack of ghosts when I first bought switches, so I put the ghosts in there, right? So it has the ghost and the O-rings and the keycap and the aftermarket keycaps. That thing is quiet, like it's very quiet, right? And then this new one, I got frustrated, so I just went to work, took it apart. I recorded the art installation video because I had to do it immediately, so I took it apart and did it. And then it turned to be slightly quieter in the R. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And the rings, and what's crazy too on the other one, the rings sit a little bit higher, so you can actually slide a little bit better. So I can't wait for you to see that, Drax. I wonder what you're gonna think about that one. We'll see what you think about the negatives I'm gonna give when I talk about that controller. But the positives are really nice. It's basically perfect. Facts, Drax, facts. Super cold water. That's a cool name, super. And I said it with like a country accent. I don't know why I said like from Georgia or Florida or something. Super cold water, right? Super cold water. I got the Hot 42 M12 Plus. I think it's per. Hold up. I'm about to flex on you. Yeah, the M12 Plus. Oh, look at that. Mine's wind engines. Yeah, these are wind engines. Oh boy, yes. I can't say enough. I really, and okay. I really had to ask myself though, when I was reviewing, and people wanted, I was thinking after I finished, because some of these reviews are kind of spur of the moment. So, like, fun fact, my neighbor's getting their roof replaced. So the day I actually wanted to do the review, no one was home. I had perfect quiet. I go down, I set up my camera, I bring all the junk downstairs in backpacks. As soon as I hit record, tell me these dudes don't start banging on the roof next door. Like they're taking off the roof, and then the neighbor is around lunchtime, because I was on my lunch break. The neighbor behind me has their kids home. I think they run a daycare. All the kids were out in their pool, like I don't know what was going on. Anyway, I digress. So I didn't mention in this review about the M Plus. I probably should have. But the question starts becoming, which is better? And I haven't tried this with wind engines yet, so I can't even say, right? When it comes to build quality, they're equal, because they both are built like rocks. Maybe DOIO might have better build quality just because it feels like a thicker slab, but I wouldn't, like, if you were standing this, if you hit, well, I'm bringing up hitting people with controllers. I don't know why I'm feeling violent today, but you would never notice. They're both built really nice. But anyway, I digress. So back to me flexing. Custom artwork, fully loaded, that I made myself, and I haven't put this out yet because see right here, it's peeling a little bit. There is a certain way to install this thing, and I'm a little nervous. And also, I have like electrical tape on the bottom because this material I'm using is more rigid. You can't bend it over the edge, and I'm a little nervous to tell people to do this and then not be happy with the results. It's only like $5 or $10, but anyway, I digress. But what I have been doing is 3D printing my stands out. So I'm trying to do this, right? And this, so I've been working on those stands on those different things, but what was that super cold water? Super cold. You gotta step your game up, brother. Step your game up. Get some artwork put on your pad. And actually, my custom M video will work on this. You have to use the tabloid paper that adhesive tabloid. They have to ship it overnight. That's the only reason I didn't do it on this one, because FedEx wouldn't do an instant print. They didn't have any in stock. It had to be shipped overnight. And the only thing they had at the time was this envelope type of thing. That yeah. But whatever you do, yeah, you're gonna like. But facts, super cool. I'm with you. This thing's a beast. What are your thoughts on wind engine switch? I just got them recently. Oh, okay, well, yeah. Yes. Can y'all hear that? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, and if you don't have those, if you have ghosts, or anyone that has a pack of ghosts, they are very similar. And again, I don't work at the factory. They could be the same switch for all I know. But for what I've come to like, and off you guys' advice, I've really come to love the Ghost of Wind engines. The Wizards and the Phantoms, again, they're downstairs. They're really smooth. They're clicky and tactile, but very smooth. I like those too. I just haven't had a controller yet that I'm gonna try those on. I actually have the Silence too. I got from Polo Tato on the Hot for 2 Discord. He sells Silence, so I went to his Etsy page, got those. I think they're lubed also. Pause. So yeah, all good things. Yeah, R16, family friendly, no noise. Facts, Drax, facts. You know what, Drax? I'm hoping they make a because this other vendor, what they did with their controller, with their rings, I don't like their rings, but I like the way they implemented it. I hope Hot 42 uses that same technique, and then we could just take this same pad and put rings on this. I need to get that review done. I need to get that done because Drax, I really want to talk to you, Drax, to see what you think about that. I think they could shut the club down if they really did what the other company did, and you'll see you guys will see in the review when I get that out. I would do artwork, but I'm happy with custom switch and transitive buttons for now. And Super, I'm not judging. I was really just having fun with you. No jokes. I mean, all jokes. But yeah, man, I agree with you. This 12, you can't go wrong with the M12 Plus. It's such a nice pad, and the DOIO. I need to check the price and see how they price compare because they're both so nice. Yeah, like I said, super cool. That was no jokes on you. It was all good fun and talk and chit chat. I'm happy that you found that one. I'm so glad too that you got the wind engines with that, because someone else messaged me. They were from another country and they were talking about the shipping costs are so high, and they were kind of like iffing out on what they want for this or for that. And I was almost telling them, look, if you can't afford the M with the other things, just get the T or the R with the other things, with the booter and with the wind engines and all of the things, right? Because the M it's a beast, but when I use my T, I don't ever feel like, oh, this thing feels cheap because it's acrylic. They're all really well built. It's just, anyway, I digress. But if you're a baller like super cold water, you better get that M plus the wind engine switches and that booter on that device. Do it, right? Let's see here. Sup 3 LOLZX. That's a name. Okay. In Tekken 8, what characters do you think benefit the most from Leverless? Okay. So what I would say is this. Okay, here's a pad here. My nephew plays King, right? And I don't play King, but he was telling me there's like a circular motion you make on his moves. Once I showed him you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, he was hooked. I was like, oh, you just do this. And then once I really showed him, he kept doing it to me. I kind of got frustrated. So I was like, all right, I don't want to play no more, right? But so when it comes to which character is best, what I think is like I think Drax is a Kailh player. So depending on what character you play, the extra buttons will benefit you or hurt you. So okay, perfect question. This DOIO is a good option, and the one I'm reviewing right now is a good option for what they got going on. Why? I personally play up on my left thumb. This one here could be on your right. I think I took it off because it was small. I think I emailed them, but I feel like they both should be large. I digress. This has 17 buttons, right? So technically you can go, you can map this to something else and do whatever. I know some people do something with this one, because I don't really play COSMOX, but they do different things where they can like do all these different motions, but there is no best. And I know it's like a wide open answer, right? Like, oh, that's not even an answer. Like, who's the fastest car? Cars are cars, right? That's not an answer. But I say that because as this space is growing, it's about your playstyle. So that's okay. I'm going down the right angle. Sup, if you have one or not, because I don't know if you said you have one. If you do not have a Leverless and you're curious what to buy, don't look at this for best for character. Look at it for what you plan to do. So if you plan to do like different things, or like say you want your 1+2 right here. So I got 1, 2, 1+2. Then you want a 16 button, or I want it right here. I want to press this for rage. If you say I'm playing, right, I can put my rage here, whereas most controllers or Hot 42 has this too. But anyway, that's how I would tell you to do it. Do the paper test. Get your piece of paper, look at the video and fold it the way I fold it for whatever size you're looking at. Put it on the table and put your fingers down. And these spaces are. Here's a quarter. Here we go. American quarter, right? All the space, even the R, with the ring, they're technically roughly the size of an American quarter, right? So you can just put these on a piece of paper and kind of tap around on it, and you can kind of get an idea. And once you own it, your style's going to change anyway. So, again, I'm giving you an open answer, but that's my thought. But when it comes to Tekken 8 right now, they don't have label long, so the game is kind of iffy, right? It's kind of, no, I'm joking, right? But I play Fang, right? And when I play Fang, I have a good time. I boss up. I get my butt kicked some days. For those that show up on Tuesdays after work, you see me get my butt kicked plenty of times. But on Sundays, Drax, I'm not sure if Code is in here. Sundays, I kick butt, and we all can agree to that fact, right? So there we go. But a good night's rest, I kick butt, right? And I use all the different pads, and I can win. So I like that question. So I might post that. Let's see, 'cause that's an interesting dynamic. I think it's a trick question when I post to people, but I like your angle. Super cool. Yeah, man. Oh, thanks, brother. Yeah, it's all jokes. I like audience that can have fun and just make jokes. We're all grown-ups, right? I check my audience. Most of my audience is 25 to 55. Like, it's kind of like a random amount. So for the most part, there's no 10-year-olds in here. So I can kind of make joke. I can say pause and have a good time. So let's have some fun. I want to thank you because I first saw your M12 Plus review, then I decided to pull it. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was a fun one to make too, because I had both at the time. And fun fact behind the scenes, guys, because someone mentioned a comment, you should mention the lights. There's lights in all these controls. Sometimes I miss details because it's like if I told you to review a car to a 15-year-old, you're gonna forget to tell them about the steering wheel. Oh, when I drive my wife's truck, the steering wheel is fat. When I get in my car, the steering wheel is skinny. These little minor details that you just don't think about because you do it so much. I use these so much, I halfway don't even see the colors anymore. But you know, it's so right. I put it on my checklist. I'm gonna try to stick to it to mention that. Look, people that are watching my video, and for you guys watching as well, I try my best to show it from practical things around your house, and also to help folks that have no clue what they're about to spend their heart money on. What this feels like, because everything looks big in the picture, right? What does this feel like? What is this all about? And sometimes I forget the little things because it's there, but you're so right. The lights are a huge factor that you can fully customize the lights in here however you want, and it's very flexible. So yeah. Let's see here. Code is here. What's going on, Code? Yeah, he is here. Yep. King move is big swing. Is half circle plus one. Code, he's got one that's like a full circle, I thought, but even the half circle. What got me into these when I went to the fight night, before I even bought one, the guy was like, he was playing Street Fighter. He's like, oh, you know, with Street Fighter, you can just go 1, 2, go. I was like, what? You don't have to go half circle, because I play on a D-pad, half circle button. He's like, no, just go 1, 2, 3. Other way, 1, 2, 3. First player, second player. And he's like, oh yeah, you know the shuriken, that down forward punch? What was it? It was 1, 2, 3 punch, because these two cancel out. So it's 1, 2, like that. And the only thing I had to remember is keep my finger down. I need to make a video showing you guys tricks to use them. But I was like, what? Or if you want to do the long ways, go 4, 1, 2. It's the same difference. I was hooked. And then I was off to the races. We had so much fun that night. And then I wish I remember I know his face, so I wish I remembered his name, because he doesn't even know it. He actually helped me build where we are today. So I don't like P2 Mishimas on levels. Yes, but P1, yeah. So you know what? I'm having issue too, where I heard a fact somewhere that, where's my mouse? I did see somewhere that for most or some, I don't know what it is, your left hand, I think it's both hands, but your pinky and your ring finger have like an adjoining tendon, or they share some type of something. And when you play on this side, your reaction is to go, or middle to pinky, or if you have the R, right, you use the pinky. Sometimes you may find it's not activated just because the muscles aren't there. So there are times where I'll just like kind of do this to warm up anyway. But yeah, facts. Player 2 can be a little challenged. So here's my advice to this to kind of answer your question. Go into not ranked, like quick match. Only play. I can tell you. It'll ask you, do you want to be left side or right side? As soon as you start playing, actually left or right. Only play right. When I played Tekken 7, nobody knows this, I only played on the right. That's because player 1 was so easy, I could figure that out. I would always kind of freeze up or make mistakes on player 2, so I forced myself to only play player 2, and then no matter what side I'm on, I was good. Because right now in Tekken 8, I need to start doing that again. So every now and then I'll play Fang, especially on a Tuesday after work when I'm tired. No judgment. I lose. It's not no judgment. But I do win, but anyway. I will start forgetting or missing combos because my hands aren't giving it to me. Like even there, see how like they're fighting me? Whereas this way, they're not fighting me. The other way, it kind of fights me. So anyway, you're spot on. Sin, it's really up to preference and what you can adapt to. Honestly, sin ridden soul is facts. Like he called it. It's what. Yeah, don't use a control. It's like using a D-pad. Which should I use the Ori? Should I use the Manga? Should I use the PlayStation 6? Should I use the Xbox? Which control is going to help me win? It's not about that. It's about comfort. And again, my hands, certain controllers I couldn't use, like I had the 8-bit DOIO with the D-pad. I tried so many D-pads, but it kind of like bent the bottom down. I couldn't hold it. It kept falling out of my hands because it was so small. So technically, that's not good for Tekken, right? But that's just my hands. Excuse me. Let's see. I got Snapbox, nice. Snapbox is awesome. I love that's actually what I learned on, and that's what caught my attention because I heard about Snapbox and the Snapbox Micro, and I wanted to see the XL, and he had the XL, and the guy let me try it, and the other one had the Hitbox. So I tried like the two things I'd heard about over years, and I got to play them at the same time. So that's how. Yep. For King, you can bind a button to 1+4 for his throws, super handy. Oh god, that's how he does his throws. No wonder I hate King so much. So his and you know or was that? That's Drax. Drax is spot on because you're playing. You just go boom. It's right there. You have 13. There's so many things you can do with these. Really take the time, figure out what you like because you own it now, right? And make it the way you want. And yeah, that's a really good point. Player 2 feels off mainly because middle and ring finger share 10 spot. Okay, so I was right. I thought so. So doing WAVO and player 2 stresses my hand more. Yeah, what I would say too is this goes to everyone. What I did was to learn Fang's combos because I don't really know combos that well. When I would go sit and watch TV with my wife, I would only do the first two motions. So it's what 4-3 or 4-3-4, and then down forward 4-3-2, like something like a 1, right? And I would just sit there while I watch TV, and I'd do it the other way. And then once I came upstairs, you know, the next day and start playing, I wasn't thinking so hard. My hands were just doing it because I'm sitting with this thing on my lap, just watching TV. We spend so much time watching TV, right? And kind of doing nothing. Just sit there and do basic moves. 1+2, 1+2. Sidestep. This is the biggest thing. Sidestep's the biggest one, right? Just do those little things and kind of work your hands out, and you'll notice that things will come more natural because your hands are giving it to you. I'm on the Key Brawler. I want a Key Brawler send so bad. I looked at their site, and I don't know if I can get one sent out for review because I think they're a smaller team, and I think they're out of Canada. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I think they make a limited quantity, but I really want to try one of their longer bars, the things with the screen or whatever. But maybe the 4-button layout. But I want an ergonomic version. I want to try theirs. Play around with the pill style thumb position buttons were interesting. Just remember, if you get switches that let a lot of RGB shine through with clear buttons, it might be blinding if you play in the lights off. So I'm so glad he said that. I was telling people last week when I got this in, right? It's metal, just like the M is, right? The difference is the M is metal top and bottom. This is not. So I was playing on my lap, whatever. Everybody went to sleep. I get up to turn the fan on or something, and I just picked it up. The lights were just like, poof, like the whole room lit up with colors. It was pretty fun. It was pretty funny. And that's the same with this little guy, right? And I think that's DOIO style, and I hope they keep that, because it helps them be different, right? Does that make them better or worse? Neither. They're not better, they're not worse, it's just a brand. But as far as their brand is concerned, I like how it's like hard metal on the top, beat it up, and then thick plastic with lights on the bottom. That's really cool. And hot is definitely like lights coming out. Like hot set the stage. I don't care what anybody says. I really think they deserve more credit for what they brought to the market and really opened this. I think they kind of opened everybody's eyes to like, what is this? And all that cheap box talk, that ain't true, because you can easily get your butt kicked on Leverless or a D-pad or a joystick. It's all about you, your comfort, and your skill set. DP is Street Fighter 6 is hold forward, tap down, and punch. Facts. Drax is on it. Facts. In Street Fighter 6. Yeah. Always go into quick play for a few games to play. Facts. Drax is on it and also I say start there too, because every day you come in here, it's like when you type. Like I type all day long. Depending on how long I've been typing, or if I play Call of Duty the night before, like depending on what I've been doing, my hands cramp up, or I'm just tired. Or you guys will see with the glove on. That's more just sometimes when I type on my laptop, my hands hurt because I don't really fit. I don't know what it is. Like I don't fit. So when I'm on my laptop the next day or by the end of the night, my hands are just kind of cramping. So I need an ergonomic layout, and that's why I use this layout here at home. And then this is perfectly my favorite keyboard, the Microsoft Sculpt. It's wireless, right? But this one actually fits on top of a Mac 15-inch or 14-inch too, just fine. And this is perfectly spaced. The travel is super short. Can you hear that? Y'all can't. Oh, I'm enabling something on here, but yeah. Anyway, I digress. So, and then again, that one's short travel, right? And that's what I like for my controller. I like short travel. That's what I'm accustomed to. Whereas when I see people build the mechanical keyboards, it's kind of a longer travel. So they probably would like the G better because it is natural to what they're used to. Yeah, some prefer pad with split D-pad internals to avoid accidental diagonal inputs. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Versus it being one solid. Yeah, because I'm so glad you said that, Sim, because I have the Ori fight pad, and that Ori fight pad had rubber gaskets inside, and I was wearing them out, and I probably should learn how to fix them, because I went to like 4 or 5 of them dumb things over a couple of years, but I really liked that pad, and I'm so glad I'm in this space now where if something goes wrong, I can just use, well, not this junky thing, but I can use a really good switch puller, take it out and go. And it was so funny. I think that's why I go so hard in this switch puller. Here's why. It feels to me like the build quality, like, okay, we'll do this. Here's the dual pad mini, right? It's 3D printed. This is like the perfect test. Okay, do I even like this? Let me try it out. It's light, it's 3D printed, right? The switches are good. But the key puller is a standard metal one. Then it's like, okay, then I buy the premium metal quality and I get this cheap plastic hunk of, okay, I'm gonna be nice. I get this very ineffective, very cool looking plastic switch and keycap puller, and I get a little frustrated. There you go. So I digress, but yeah. And I will say too, the shipping boxes that they come with, it's so funny too. The acrylic ones, I don't know why they come in like just like a cardboard box for the most part. They have foam and things in it, but you get the metal, even the M. And who was it? Sin or it was Sup? I think I forgot which one has the M12. No, it's OJ. OJ got the M12 Plus. You get that thing in, it's like this foam padded nice thing. Same with these, nicely foam protected. You open it, ooh, but they're made out of metal. Technically, these are like the most durable, and they have the best packaging compared to everything else. But that's kind of funny how life works, right? That's kind of funny. On Street Fighter 6, I like holding down, then tap forwards 2 times. Perfect to do DPs, crouching and make the jump in. Then easier to avoid. Facts. And that's where you start asking yourself which levers is better for which player, right? There are some levers I use where the buttons, they kind of put it close together, and I'm not a fan because, again, if you go back to the joystick, there's a button, there's a ring, a space, a ring, and a button. So technically they're like this far apart. And I think we all kind of forget that. We just play, but we forget. I like it that far. I think what's happening is, I think vendors are like, well, we type on keyboards, let's put them together like a keyboard so you can just kind of play. But I play thumbsies, so my thumb is on button 3. So I don't play like this. I don't jump up and down. I play these 2 there, and I don't know what I do here. I just make it happen, but I do kind of use my thumb here, which is probably like a bad thing to do, but I play side. Oh, do I play like this? I digress. I don't know. My thumb's involved. Whereas I never type with my thumb, right? So as I'm making things tighter, it does kind of cramp my hands up, and I just have to adapt, right? I guess I'm becoming, I don't want to become a leverless dinosaur, but anyway, I hope it doesn't evolve to get too tight. That's not something I want to see happen, but anyway. I have the OG hitbox, but have been using the M16 menu. Okay, Sen, I would love to interview you, Sen, talk to you. I'm curious. Okay, I'm gonna ask you short answers so that way you can answer. And here's where I'm coming. Let me show you this. So I have the FightBox, and I like this thing. So I've taken this to tournaments too, because again, I don't want to break my good stuff. And you know what's so funny? Nothing's gonna break, because there was a girl that was playing at a tournament in Korea, Japan, and she had the dual pad A16 in her lap, and someone posted a picture of it. So and I've taken all my controls. I've taken my T to locals. Nothing's gonna break. It's just, when you like something as a kid, like you had your favorite toy or whatever it is, and you baby it. You know what I mean? 'Cause you want somebody to spill something, mess it up. I think I still have that. I don't know why. I do. But anyway, I digress. The hitbox is similar. The FightBox basically copy the hitbox. Is similar, right? I'm curious. Do you miss the larger, boxier shape? The buttons are flatter, quicker to activate. I mean, these are fine. What? Were you just curious? I know. I told you I asked you a short question. I'm asking you a long question to answer. Yeah, those things. What made you switch over? Do you think you'll go back? Do you still use both? I apologize, Sinrid. I told you I was going to ask you a short question, yes or no's, and I'm like, elaborate this thing. But I plan to swap around controllers to give them fair love. Okay, fast. So you're in the same boat as me, and so okay. And we're gonna bring Mitch into the conversation too. You're the same boat as all of us and Mitch, because Mitch is a bunch, and he's like, he got really nice and different styles. And I think Mitch and I fall into the same boat where you kind of style them the way you like it. Because technically, I have ghosts in one controller that I don't even use that much, but I have it in there, so when I grab it, it feels like home, right? So I love that fact that we all kind of pick our thing, we spend money on it, we take a break, then we pick a new thing, spend money and take a break. You know, that way you don't break the budget. So that's really cool. And those that are new to the space, don't feel overwhelmed or feel like you're missing out or feel like whatever. Like, no one has an upper hand on you, right? I played on the standard reds for months. I didn't know about the Ghost of the Tile. I played on what it came out the box with, and I had no problems, and I was hooked. It wasn't until it was probably Gabe, it may have been Gabe. Someone told me about the Ghost of Wind Engines code. Drax, or it might have been Drax, because Drax, I used to dox Drax. I used to say his other account. He would comment on his other account. He had to switch to this account because I would accidentally dox him. I think it was Drax that told me. So once I got him, and even then I kind of sat on it for a little bit, and I took the time to switch him out. And once you do it, you don't even notice until you go back to a red, and you're like, wait a minute, why does this feel so mushy? And it's not, again, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not mushy. But once you felt something different, you come back, it's like, oh, it doesn't snap back as fast. It's not as smooth, right? You start bashing it, but they're perfectly fine switches. And again, even with these Gatorons, these reds are some of the best reds I've felt. These are actually really nice switches in here. They snap back really fast. They're quiet. I'm just trying to find, right now the silvers again, just to try to find that Wind Engine Ghost feel. Yeah. Drax, there are two types of players. Arcade stick guys will use a couple fingers for all buttons. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. New school play like typing. Each finger has a button, so we'll still need both. Facts. So I guess I'm new school. Okay, I thought I was a dinosaur. I'm new school. So all y'all play with two fingers. You're old school. You're dinosaurs. Okay, nice. Smaller form factors are easier to just unpack and play with. Fact. Oh, you know what? Sin, let me show you this bag. I'm not sure if Drax and Code Venom saw this. Here's a box. So I did that controller case review just to kind of like, I don't know, I had different cases. Let me just kind of, I need something to kind of spark the algorithm, see where it goes, right? So I put this one in there at the time, and this is good for the smalls and mediums. It works really good. I think it's like a portable keyboard case. I'm like, all right, and it's hard shell, all those things, right? As a handle, came from AliExpress. It's really affordable. There you go. And then I got this beast. This kept coming up on AliExpress. This is the Smart Tree, right? It kept coming up. I was like, all right, let me just give it a shot. This is hands down my favorite case for all of my Leverless. And oh, this thing is so smooth. It's satin silk. I don't know what this thing is, but it feels nice and cold too. It's hot down here in Texas. This thing is my go-to. I carry all my controllers in here. I think it's a 14-inch laptop case. I could be wrong. The link should be in the description. I put all the links in my description, so it should be down there as well. But I haven't had time to sit down with school and everything going on to update my description full out, because I need to do is I need to make sure I notify this is my favorite one, because at the time it was 35 bucks. It was 30 bucks. So it was 25, 25, 20, 30 bucks. Anyway, it's like 45 on Amazon, but you do get your money's worth. It is very sturdy. It is very nice. No handle. I mean, do you really need a handle? But yeah, if you're carrying stuff around, it's the way to go. I like this. Smaller form factors are easier to just unpack, play with. Breaking the OG hitbox. Breaking out the OG hitbox does feel like it's more tedious for me. It does, and I will say this too. Sometimes when I take out anything with buttons, I feel like I just start mashing it. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like, because you can hear it. You get into it, but I do. Then I go back to this and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm back to it. But I like them both. But it's kind of funny how your mind kind of does things. But that FightBox, I do like how wide it is. It sits perfectly on my lap, and when I go somewhere, just pull it right out and play and put it back. It's really nice for the hitbox style. I like Samwise for that OG arcade feel, but I've been kind of liking the acoustic MX styles. Yes, me too. Yeah, yeah. These are Cherry MX. These do. I don't know if y'all can hear that. And they, as soon as I touched it, I was like, wow, like it did feel really nice. And these two, these Gatorons, they might be a little louder because of metal build quality, but I would say these two both feel really nice. And these are purposely silent, so they're not bad. They're just a different switch. And what's nice about this is actually ergonomic, because this one is slightly turned. If you look at these here, these are straight. This is turned, so it's actually more comfortable. I think I don't play the style, but to me it felt comfortable in the moment because I could turn my hands. Yep. Gabe, yeah, I use all four on my right hand. Former stick user. I thought that's what I was supposed to be. Gabe was out here in the arcades playing with all four fingers. And they're like, got him, 2 fingers. I'm beating him with 2 fingers. I'm the same way, Gabe. I was in the same boat, Gabe. I was in the same boat. I had no clue. I used a Wacom. That's what I sent. It's funny you mentioned that. That's how I ran across those. It was because I got my son a Wacom. It was Christmas. It was like a beginner when it was super cheap, like 30-40 bucks last year. And I guess the algorithm decided I need to get a case now for some reason. But that led me down the rabbit hole. Or maybe I was just Googling, I don't remember. But as I was Googling, I found that keyboards and Wacom tablets. And the only thing I was worried about was they're so thin because those devices are thin. So I was looking for something thicker. And that's where I ran across that 14-inch laptop case. Hard case, really well built. That thing is I personally think it's my favorite at this point. And what I like too is I'm not worried about it mashing the buttons. Because I would hate to, I'm probably overthinking it. And I feel like when you leave something pressed into your buttons, when it's time to take it out the box, they may not snap back. You're going to wear the spring up, may not snap back as fast. Again, it's probably all in my head. I don't know, but that's what I tell myself. So I try something with space, like tight but with space. Gabe, that's how I play, but I think using only 3 fingers would be better. Resting your hand over the controller. Okay, so Drax is teaching all of us. Oh my god, I think I use 4. I think I go 1, 2, 3, thumb down here. So Drax, okay. Now I gotta spend time thinking about it. Pain D. Did I need to say pause after that? I think I have to say pause. I can't say that too fast. Right? Yeah, I gotta say pause, right? Problem with WASD, you can't do instant while standing very much faster. You can't do instant while standing. Okay. PD. I'm gonna push back here, and I want you to elaborate. Here's my pushback. Because, okay, first let me say this. To his point, I was having problems. I was having problems with doing while standing with Fang. Because a couple of his moves, his counters are while standing moves, and I kept missing it for some reason. I had to time the release of the button, and then when I press this button. So, PD, I think. Can I say pain? I feel like saying pain D. I gotta say pause all the time. But anyway, I'm from the East Coast. We say pause. I think you might. I'm gonna because what I think you're saying. Here's what I think he's saying. When I hold this down and I let go, in between holding and letting go, I have to press this button. That's a while standing motion. I think when you own something, you'll learn the timing of your controller. So that's why I'm pushing back to what you're saying. Because what you're saying is factual, because I had that issue in the beginning. But once I started learning the switches, that issue started going away. And for the most part, I can get a while stand to come out when I want it now, because I've adjusted to my M12 Plus the way I like it, or really now to all. They all feel the same now. I haven't played that one so long, so really it's the other ones. But I'm curious, that's what you're saying. I'm glad you brought that point too. The thing that causes fatigue is reaching with the finger. If you use your hand to reach, there is no hand fatigue. Oh, on the buttons. I see. Oh, yeah, because you're using you're using your wrist muscles, like your forearm, rather than your hands. Yeah, because your hands do get tired. Only time my hands get tired on the smaller ones is because they're in a tighter space. On the big ones, I've played for hours. Pause. Right, and I've had no problems. But yeah. I use my pinky for driving back. Nice. Yep. Gabe, I'm spot on with you. The pinky. And you know what's so funny, Gabe? I think I've said this earlier here too. I with the R and the dual pads, the A's. I want to adapt myself to using the pinky so bad, but I'm worried because when I do a review or I go back to play these other ones, the muscle memory won't happen because most of them don't have the pinky. So it's there and I actually like it, but I don't train myself to use it because I'm gonna mess myself up. Because I don't really have a daily driver. I'm always switching pads, just like Sin Written Soul. I switch a lot too. Or like all y'all. I think everyone here. I think we all switch pads. We all know what time it is. My hands are huge. I don't have to move them at all. Facts. Shout out to the people with large hands. Wait. Gabe, we talked about this. We have normal hands. Everyone else has small hands. Like they're weird, not us. We are the true revolution, the evolution of a man, right? Of humans. This is how it goes. Take your controller. Let's grab an S. Let's grab a G. Grab your G. If you're G, right? It's not. That's not even my wrist. It's right. Right. Facts. Every time you hit a button, it is reaching though with the finger. Facts. Drax. Facts. Yep. Pain D. I can pause. True, but using hot, you can use thumb to actually natural. Oh, I see. Oh, you're talking about the B. I'm sorry. Yep. I'm sorry. I thought you were. I got you. Let me get back to. I see what you're saying. So when you're down here, well, because it's still a button. So the while standings. I wish, and I know you're probably getting frustrated. He's like, no, I'm trying to say this. So I apologize. If we were on audio, I could give you a better reply. So here's my rebuttal, just because I like the debate anyways, right? So here's my rebuttal to your argument. I still down right, the bottom, down right thumb plus 2. Down right. This, you're talking about this plus 2. I think you're saying this. Oh, because you play on this side. Is that what you're saying? I know I'm frustrating you, Pain. I apologize. I'm trying to make sense of what you're saying. So I'm trying to argue with, like, peacefully debate with you here, but I can't make sense of it. And I'm trying. I think you're saying this. I think that's what you're saying. These two. That L pinky button gets in the way. Facts. I had to take mine out. Oh wow. You took your L pinky out, Drax? Wow. Facts, Gabe. Homo superior. Facts. We are the superior beings with our large hands. Facts. I had to take mine out. Wow. So you took out your pinky on the R. That's interesting. And I am not judging because anyone looking at my controller, there's tape everywhere. So I took everything out, right? So I am the last person to judge anybody. And I think I'm going to put these back in. So here's what's going on with this one too. The L3 and R3 are here. Oh, fun fact. All right. So here's what I was working on. I saw people asking about like how to change profiles in the Discord. So what I noticed is this turbo button. I don't know about you guys. I never use this dumb thing. Like I know it has value, but it has no value to me. This is my controller. So what I do is I remapped this to touchpad usually, right? So this is my. I have home, start, your select button. Okay, here's the controller. Home, PlayStation button, red. Start button, clear. Done. Right. Picture like screen capture button is select. Touchpad is turbo. And that covers all the buttons. So my L3 and everything's right here. So what I did was I had touchpad mapped with, I forgot what I did on here, and I was switching the profiles on the fly. So I can do touchpad R L1, hold touchpad L2, or I would do like L3 plus R3 plus one of these different buttons, and I would cycle through the profiles, and that was really cool. And I think I'm making a video. I might make a video to show you guys how I did it. It's not hard. Just depending on your controller, how many buttons you have, you could run into not having enough. This has 17 buttons, and as I was playing, I kept hitting things by accident. I just took them out, but I'll probably put it back in later. So I digress. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. Yes. So yes, W up button on the WASD is not used. Only ASD thumb act for jump up. Interesting. if you were on Discord, I would just put you on the phone right now. We would just talk real quick. But I kind of see where you're coming from. But yeah. And again, you live with this, so I'm glad you mentioned that, because folks that are Zaza was in here, not Zaza, Safik was in here, and folks that are curious, you're helping them by mentioning that point, right? Of what you're experiencing. And it's not a negative or positive. It's one of those things where when you live with this, because they all have flaws, right? I won't say flaws. And this goes back to that question of which controller is best for which character. You may have to play this different for that character that requires just like movements, like a wave dash, different things like that. You may switch it up. Actually, wave dash are really nice on these because these are so snappy. I love how snappy these are. Yeah, backdash on play 2 side electrics. That left pinky gets hit. Oh, yep, because your tendon. I see, yep, because you're trying to do this and you're tapping left by accident. You're like, if you, let's switch it here. If I had to shift it over here, you're trying to go these two, but with the left pinky on the R, you're accidentally pressing that. Oh, yep, that tendon is fighting you. I definitely get that. You can map that WASD up button to touchpad button. Each reset. Good point. Yes, you can. And that's where the DOIO was cool with 17 buttons. I had so many things, options to map, whereas this is your standard. But again, even with this, right, I would recommend you guys, if you don't use your turbo button, I really recommend turning it to touchpad or making it something easy. I can show y'all if y'all want. I imagine y'all know how to do this already. I could be wrong. Let me grab a cord. So here's a cord here. And we'll plug it into, let's use this one. Because this one, I forgot what I did on this one, but we'll check out and see what I was doing. The cable manager. Let's put this over here. Put this over here. Oh, wait, I don't have the, wait. I can't because I have the camera plugged in. If y'all want me to show you, I'll plug one of the cameras and I'll show you if y'all want to see. Just let me know and I'll show you what I did. It's just put a yes in the chat if you want me to show you and I'll show you real quick. But yeah, so all the remapping is pretty straightforward. I really like how having the touchpad here and different things. And actually what's funny is, I need to make a note. Now I need to go through all my controllers and turn this button off and turn it into touchpad. Oh, Drax. Okay, perfect. Let me show you, Drax. Perfect. Things out the way so I can kind of show y'all here what's going on. This over here, this over here, this over here, this over here, this right here. And that was kind of nice about this one. With so many buttons, I have to do so many functions because I'm thinking about making a function video for the ones that use like 12 or 13 buttons. Yeah, so I'm gonna unplug this, I'm gonna hold start, plug it right in. Screen will change, boom, and then you just let go. Once you see that screen, your website's, for those that don't know, your website's right there. And a fun fact too, what you can do also is, if you press the 3 button on the bottom, you can see your button layout, and I'll show you where that is to change these, because I actually changed it for the DOIO. And if you press, go back, press the 4 button, your splash screen appears, so you can test that out while you're in the thing. So we're in here, right? Let's go to the browser, go to web view. Go here, 192.168.7.1, boom. So I'm already running 079. I think I already told the story how I thought I bricked this thing, so I had to load it. And what's nice was, you can see here's the version. And here's something, now I'm saying that you guys may have never noticed this, so let me show you this other one real quick. If I plug in the B16, so B16 is plugged in, right? I'm going to refresh the page. and it says hot COSMOX. So what I do like is when you go to the GP20, get the latest version page. You can download it. That's cool. Now it lets you download it. Before it takes you to the website, but now it lets you download it straight from here. Anyway. You know, you can find the version easy. So when I had thought I broke this thing, what I did was hold start. Plug this back in. The DOIO, right? Where's the power plug? Luckily, as soon as I came in here, I did a backup first. So when I did that, refresh the page, I saw Pico. So I was like, oh, good. This is just standard, the Pico version. And when you go to GP2040, GP2040 0.7.9, download. Excuse me. Releases, here we go. Into releases. Boom, right here. So you find your version, right? Because they're all stacked here. All the details are here. And shout out to myself because I'm actually in the version 7.9. There's a bug that I made, but I'm in here. So shout out to everybody. I made the cut, so that's cool. But when you come down through here, you hit, show all assets. Here's your flash nuke, your basic resetter, which you need sometimes, not every time. You just come down and look for the company name. Boom, there's Hot 42. You like Keep Monkey? Boom, Keep. You like Mavericade? Boom. So you're wondering as a vendor using this product, you just come down here and look. You can see they have their version out here. And again, right, what happened was I came in here, boom, Pico. So now I know they're using the standard generic version. They're not doing anything special, which is nice. And you're probably wondering, well, why does Hot 42 have their own? Because they actually have, when I was in there, they have special functions that are built into their build. And I'm not going to bore you guys with the details, but when I was looking there the other night, I was trying to remap something, and then I realized that they had their own custom functions built in. So I digress. So we're here, right? Anytime you come here, first thing you do, go to here, go to save. And when you click save, what's going to happen is, right, I hope y'all can see this. There's a little box that pops up and it says keep. Make sure you click keep because you think it saved it. It did not. You have to click keep to actually download the file and make sure you see the file before you do anything. Okay, boom. So now I see the file. I'm good to go. The things I do in here, it's always on X input. The first thing I do with all my controls, I come here, I put the PS5. I make sure that this is turned on for the pass-through. So I turn it off, there's no pass-through, right? So that's that. The settings, D-pad is D-pad, neutral is neutral. I never have to change here. Change your profiles. I never do anything in here because it's standard. I need to. Here I change. Here I'll either put Xbox One or PS5, but I make sure these two are Xbox One and PS5. Why is that? For me, I like these two or these two. When I plug in and hold down, I want to find PS5 and Xbox fast. So I put it somewhere in these four. I forget, but I always know it's one of those four. Hotkey settings, here you go. Now this is going to look a little weird because I can't make the window bigger because it won't show up right for you guys to see it. Yes, when I try to go to that site, it times this times out for you, Drax. That's weird. Now I'm on a Mac. Well, I do it on Windows too, but I'm on a Mac right now. I'm using Chrome and Brave browser. I've never used Safari, or I've used Edge I think once. I don't know if that helps, but that's what I'm doing. What may also help too is using incognito mode, and that's because you're not really doing anything with cookies. So if the browser's trying to fight you, it may do you a favor to like make the browser kind of be ignorant, like just be incognito and let me do what I want to do. Just some things to think about. What else do we have here? So I try this site, it times out. I can't see the chat. As a person that works in IT, doing firmware will never cease to be exciting. It's just facts, Sin, facts. When you come in here, it's like, and I will say this, out of all the brands so far, Hot 42 has been the easiest to get in here. Do I need to get out? I never did a full reset. Well, no, because they're all pretty straightforward. Like, once you that's what I love about GP2040. When you get in here, it is pretty straightforward. But you're still spot on. It can be annoying. Yes, facts. Good vendor shop page would usually link to a forked firmware version they have. At least so. Okay, so Sin, here's where I'm going to give you pushback. A lot of the vendors are starting to do that, where they're starting to put their firmware on their website or their page. What I don't like is okay, I'll say this. Maybe there's something in here proprietary that I don't know. Maybe they're trying to keep their configuration private. I've never, this is only a meg. I should try to put this in a text file and see if it, or not, like a text editor, and see if I can see what's in here, but I digress. I love that I can come to this page and find everyone. Because when I want the DOIO, I had to use a Chromebook. Because I went to this is before they had everything set up. I found DOIO's website and it was not SSL. So once I didn't even click it. I saw that. I was like, okay, I need a Chromebook where if a virus shows up, it's only on my Chromebook. I'm not going to freak out. I put it in guest mode, and I went down the rabbit hole and I found those files. Mind you, I fixed it before I found the files. Because once I figured out it was Pico, I just kind of did it myself. But it was a little bit of work. And now they have the Discord. They'll probably put it in the Discord, but I don't know what you guys think. I'm on the fence right now that I like it better when the vendors just put it here. Put your files here and we all know where to find them all. It's the same software. Your customization. I digress. That could depend on what the browser you're using was, since you have installed. Yeah, Sin is right, spot on, Drax. It's something in your browser that's fighting you. So either you, like Brave, I don't really use Brave every day. I use it for things like this. I stream you guys so that way my history doesn't bleed into what I'm showing you guys, or anyone that comes to my house. I don't know what they're looking at or doing. Like, we have guests staying here. I don't want like something popping up that's inappropriate that I didn't look for, but it's in my, Google, sent it to my house because of blah, blah, blah. So anyway, try another browser just for this purpose. All right, back to what we're doing. All right. So in here, right, if you really look at what's happening here, it's really not that crazy. So how do you change like your S1s too? So to change your, like, if you look at your screen, you'll see Xbox, Turbo, Directional, D, L, or R. I see so many comments, and I learned it from streaming, talking to you guys. I helped someone fix theirs. They'll have it on L or R by accident. They'll hold two buttons and they'll press one of these keys, the arrows things, and it'll change the directional. What is it? Home plus start, and then down, left, right. So down, left, right would change directional. Start plus select, or home plus select, one of the two. And down, up would change your SOCDs to neutral, left, right, upper, priority, all those things. They're all right here. So if you look close, this S1, S2, you can change how that works if you want to. You're not going to break anything. Just, you don't really need to. Just kind of leave it the way it is. But you can see what you're telling it is, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. Change the D-pad, the home button, change from analog left to right, SOCD priority up or down. A1, if I remember, is your home button. S2, I think, is your back select button, and press up. So home, back, home, select, up. Change to up. Home, back, select, press down. It's as simple as that. So say I want home plus start, which I think is S1, right? Yeah, S1, S2. Okay, boom. So home plus start. And what button do I want to press? So I'm going to hold those two, and I'm going to press button. I'm going to use the L's because nobody uses these. So we'll say L3. And what I want to happen is I want to load profile 1. So let's do this. We'll put it on L1. We'll put it on R2. Where's R2? No, R1. Okay, we'll do R1. So this plus R1 is profile 1. Right? Come in here. A1. S1, R2. Where's R2? Low profile 2. And I'll do one more, just kind of prove a point, right? A1. And what I noticed too, you don't have to do it in order. They will shift. Don't worry about the order you click these things. Because I try to make it look a certain way, make it look pretty, and it would not do it. It just started moving around. I was like, all right, we'll screw you too. Just make it work. Low profile 3. Boom. Let's see what else the functions in here can we do. SOCD, toggle joystick, low profiles. And this works on the ASI. It's like all the things. This is how easy it is to come in here and set your things up. It's really not rocket science. The rocket science is not to change the start button. And I'm going to show you what it is. So I'm going to save this. Configuration pin mapping. Here's where you go when things are freaking out, right? You're like, okay, why are things not? Or, okay, back to this view, right? With this controller, this was mapped to something else, but I wanted 2 up buttons. So I don't have a Gateron switch up here. All right, for the sake of conversation, pretend that switch is there. I'm going to show you something. So I come back to the web view. I don't know what the pins are, right? So I click pin viewer. I press a button. Boom. Pin 10. What is pin 10? Pin 10 is button 3, right? Just change my view. I pressed, to me, Tekken, this is button 1. To the configurator, this is button 10, or button 3. For whatever reason, GB2040, or and this is everyone, but for whatever, most vendors, they do it kind of weird. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these, I forgot which one's left or right, but it's kind of like, it's kind of reversed. So when you're looking at this, make sure you do the pin mapper so you know, to your head, this is button 1, but to the device, this is button 1. So, all right, so I hope that helps. Tip, always back up your settings. If you're worried about mess ups, so you can restore facts. Yes, and so I just mentioned that, but I'll mention it again because he is spot on. When you're in here, let me change the view. When you're in here, do your backups and I can't change anything. Do your backups and you have your loads ready to restore. And it happens so fast, you think it didn't work, but it's really snappy. So, you know, the screens I'm taking you guys into, never press reset. But the screens I'm taking you guys into, you're not breaking anything. So now we got this set up, right? So for example, we're going to do this. We are going to put, okay, profile 1 is default, right? So I hit pin viewer. 10 is button 3. Number 2, 11 is button 4. Number 6 is button 1. Button 7 is button 2. So there we go. So I want to flip those over, which I don't know why you do it, I don't know, but just for the sake of conversation, right? So I can do is come down here. I'm going to press this again. I want this button number 10 to be my heat. I don't know. So I'm going to 10. I'm going to change you to button 1. I'm going to come here. Number 11, I want to be button 4. Or button 2, excuse me. Goes upside down. The bottom button is pin 6. Number 6, I want to be button 3. And then this button here is button 7. And since I'm doing these, it appears to be in order, which I think is that one. But when you start getting to the other buttons, like the touchpad, right? And here's another thing I didn't tell you. Right here on the top, you can change the view. So if you don't even know what touchpad is, look, options, touch, PlayStation. If I change it back to GB2040, A2, A1, and you're like, well, why would they do this? I'll show you. When you start going to the color configurator, here's where you start seeing these A1, A2s, S1, S2s. You start losing your mind because you forget what is what. And I'm going to put it in this view here. Here's where you start getting confused. So when I come back, now I know. Let me put it in PlayStation mode. I think I could do it here too. Oh my God, I never even noticed that. I didn't even notice that. You can just do that. It's drop down. And again, I wrote this code. This is right on this view. On this view here, these are backwards. And the next release, they'll be fixed. L3 and touchpad are actually reversed. And that's because I couldn't test it against a real controller when I was making this. Right, all right, so, yeah, facts then, right? The more you know, right, facts. So now, what do? Profile 1, the buttons are proper. Profile 2, they're reversed. And then button 3 kind of, well, I'll do this. Just for sake of conversation, I will put, click pin viewer. I'm going to put on button 10, I'm going to put that as another up button. Right, and then button 11, I'm going to make this a down button. All right, so now I did all those, right? They're all, by web code, they're all on the same page, so I don't have to save. So now I can save. Right, boom. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna go, is there anything else one more thing I'm gonna show y'all, this is actually really cool. Display, so these things here I learned relate to the pass report. Don't touch these. Well, you can touch the screen out, this is fine, you can touch this, you're not gonna hurt anything with this. The layout, here's something else. Out the box, I want to say it came like this. And I'm going to save this real quick. Right? Now, let me change views. And what's nice too is as you change it, it flashes it instantly. So now, remember this button 2? No, wrong one. Button 1, look at the layout. Joystick. Has a joystick up there. DOIOs come like this. They have a joystick and they have, Their other one was like, what was the other one? I think it says like standard 6. I think it was arcade. I think it was VLX arcade. Because when I started messing, I was like, why does this look weird? Yeah, it was like this. It looks like that when you get out the box. And I don't mind it, right? But I kind of don't like it. So, and what's weird too is, it was not weird. Whoever wrote the code for the 16 button layout, I mean, I understand why they did it. Every screen is not the same size, so they had to accommodate all those buttons into a smaller space, right? So that's why it looks kind of cramped. You can change the left and the right to wherever you want it to be. So, you know, you're not gonna, I'm sorry. You can change this whatever you want. So I'm gonna put it back to stickless, or even like the 13 buttons controls. Like, you ever wonder why your 13 button looks like what you own? Because all they did was they picked it. Come back here. Just the button. Look, 13 buttons. There's the up button right there. And the stick over here. There you go. And you can mismatch them however you want. And what I do, one more thing I'll show you, because this is actually for Payne. Payne might like, he doesn't have a display in his B16, but if he had like actually for the DOIO, I did this. I put this to WAS. Was it keyboard? I think I did keyboard. And I put this to arcade or something like that, I think is what I did. If I save this, come here. You're fighting me. Uh-oh, now it's not happy. And restart. And if you ever had that happen, it's not a big deal, right? She's mad at me. So you just come here, hit reboot. Say reboot. Just say web. Do not use boot cell. That's only for firmware. In this case, controller is fully reboot. Web config should make it flash off and on. And see how it didn't flash off and on for mine? I'm just going to do reboot controller, right? Unplug it, plug it back in, and it's not a big deal. I'm not going to hurt anything. I'm going to hold start, plug it right back in. Now, there we go. So refresh the page. Let me come back here. Oh, no wonder I left it on stickless, so put it on keyboard, I think is what I want, with arcade, I think. Hit save. There it is. Alright, let me show you this. This is what I did for mine. Is it coming? There you go, boom. So now it's got the matching WAS with the buttons inside. There you go, just like the controllers. So. And if you look, it looks basically like this. There you go. Right. And I think I actually did 13 because I wanted the buttons to appear. And what I mean by that is, if I change this from arcade to stickless 13, or that just stickless? Let's try stickless. One of them gives you the L3R3, and that's what I wanted. Nope, it's not that one. Is it 13? No. Maybe it's 16. I don't remember. I have to plug the other one in. Because one of these I picked gives you all the buttons, and it gives... Let me just plug it in, because this is going to frustrate me. Let me just show y'all real quick. I'll show y'all. Which one did I pick? Hey, Google, set the AC upstairs to 76. It's getting hot in here. Hey, Google, set the AC... God, this dumb thing. Okay, I did open core. I should actually change this. I did open core WAS and stickless. And that gave me... Oh, the open core WAS is the right one. Here's why. Ugh. If you look close, see how the L3R3s are above the WAS? I can see every button I click now. So I get the WAS, I get every button up top, and I get the 8 buttons. So that's where that was all about. Yeah. Okay. Every land you can have an up button as stick and one that is D-pad and legal, and it'd be legal. So yeah, because technically you're not really truly changing it. Well, I see what you're saying. Yes. But when it comes to the display, technically you're not changing anything. You're just saying when I look at my screen, I want it to look like this. You know, Synerdrax. So yeah, spot on, right? So what are we doing? All right, so now where's my mouse? Okay, why are you fighting me, computer? Go to display. Perfect. There we go. Boom. All right, so now we're back. Okay, so let me refresh the page. Here we go. So I'm going to put this back to 16 because this button has 17 buttons, but I wanted 16 to appear, right? That's fine. So 16, 16. How long do I want my splash screen? I like my splash screen for 7. I mean, I made it. I want to see it, so I usually like that. I'm starting for reviews. I'm starting to put like 20. That way I can do like scrolling shots and all those different things. All right, I digress. Hit save. There was, oh, okay, what I was going to show you was this. Add-ons. Here we go. All right, add-ons. Here's your turbo. I don't really use turbo, so you can usually it's like this. You just turn it off if you want. I just turn it off. Inputs reverse, I don't mess with. Tilt, buzzer, blah, 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 blah. All these things that you never really worry about. This right here is where I was trying to do. What I was trying to do with this was cool. I wanted that turbo button. When I pressed it, I wanted to change the macro automatically. And I still haven't figured it out yet, but here's where when you find a controller that has a built-in like tournament button, things like that, here's where they're doing it. When the thing gets set, there's like, Halfway 2 is a custom thing in here for like the P. Has a custom other functions inside, like button functions that show up. So right here, this is turned off by default. And ASI was the first one I saw with it turned on, and I loved it. Because I started pressing it, I was like, wait, why is the screen doing that? And I was like, oh, I like that. Here, you just don't change it. You could play with this all you want, but I didn't need to. I leave it default. Just enable the input history, and this is really nice. And that allows you to see what you're pressing, not only on the screen, but see your input history. And I like that a lot. Outside of that, the macros. Here's where you can do some things, but I'm not going to mess that today because I can't. So there we go. So all we did was we just remapped some pins. We didn't do anything special. We did pin remapping, right, for profiles, and we went to settings and we did the hotkey switchings, right? Settings. This is nothing special. So now let's reboot the controller. All right, change the view. All right, controller's coming up. There's my splash screen coming back up. There's my profile that I asked for coming back up. All right, boom. So now, where's the plug switch? We'll plug this in over here. Switch cables. All right, so now I'm connected to the PS5. I'm gonna press home. Perfect. All right, start. Boom. All right, let's go to practice mode. We said we're gonna do right, so we're gonna learn the right. Boom, pick right. We're gonna pick the best character in the game right now. Oh, yeah, it's Fang. I forgot about that. Yeah, pick Fang. Gold Fang. Let's go with Gold Fang. Let's go with Blue Thunder Fang. All right. Who's the worst character in the game right now? Does that mean? Does it mean to say Panda? She's not the worst. The most boring, or the most. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's mean. I think Panda shouldn't have been in the game. I think she should have been in the background when Xiaoyu's on screen. But I don't think she's a necessity character. Like, we could have put so many cool characters in her place, but I digress. All right, so here, right? We're here. Got everything set up. Our screen, make the screen bigger. All right, so there's our display. All right, good. Now, what did I do? How did I map this out? I said R3 and share. PS, share, and R3. All right, so here we go. PS, share, R3. Look, it switched profiles. PS, share, R2. Where's R2? Where's R2? No, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm shaking so much. It's kind of hard to hold this and get the screen on camera. Come back. Okay, PS share R2. But But there you go. Like I can't hold and do the same time. But you can see how easy it was to switch profiles. It's really not hard to do it, or how to program the buttons to do it right. And you can figure out your own combination of things, and that will switch your profiles for you. And that was one way to do it. But what I was doing on this controller in particular was I wanted since I wasn't using these buttons, because usually what I do is I make this L3R3 because most don't have this up top. So I'll have L3R3 and I play down here and I'll kind of do whatever down here. So I'm like pressing all types of things. Freaking out this PlayStation, I don't know. Right, so usually I do that. That's how I kind of allow myself to do L3R3, my touchpads on turbo, and then whatever. Since it has the L3R3, I was remapping these two to be a profile switcher. And see, look, remember I told you I mapped these? So look, there's up, there's down. And when I want to switch back, I just switch profiles and switch back. Now see if I can do it on screen here. What did I put? Did I miss a step? What did I miss? What did I miss? PS share. Hold on, give me a second. Share. I guess the order does matter. On this screen, I was doing this the other night and the order did not matter, but today it has attitude, so let's get this in order. Yeah, it doesn't. It moves it around for you. But it's that easy. There you go. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And again, it's fighting me right now, so bear with me. But that's how you can change your profiles on the fly. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't put PS. That's why. I was like, what am I missing here? It's not hard. PS. Boom. Boom. Oh, so I just had share R2. Where's share? Alright, let's do it the right. So plug it, switch it back. Hold start. Ugh. Hold start. Oh, I missed it. Hold start. And that's how you get back in. And that's how you do it. There we go. Let's save this. And what I noticed, change my view back. And what I noticed is, I think I didn't even notice I did this. I moved my PS button. So pin 20 should be PS. Pin 20, good. Pin 20, good. So I hope that helps someone kind of figure out just some things you can do in here, and you know, you own it, don't be afraid of it. Just make sure you back things up, because if things go left, you will have to flash nuke, reload the firmware, and then load your backup. And it's all pretty fast. It takes like 3 minutes. It's not hard to do. But it can be nerve-wracking in the moment. Or if you know, some things may, depending on how the vendor wired their controller as well, that can also change the dynamic range, right? So yeah. Let's see if I got this well in. That was it. PS and back. There it goes. Load profile 2. Profile 3. And profile home. And that's how you switch it back around. Boom, just like that. There we go. Now I gotta spend time putting this back the way I had it. But there you go. But yeah. And with the HOTS, I never run into an issue. What I do notice the DOI sometime is the start and select, because for whatever reason, I guess by default, select is start on this pad, on the hardware. So I have to hold select to be start sometimes. I have seen that with the DOIs, and why, I don't know how their engineer did it, but that has become a super common thing. I haven't seen it with any other pad. So again, I hope that helps someone that's just curious or like trying to figure things out. Yeah. Get back into things and switch things up and all that different stuff. And I'm gonna probably spend some time on the macro screen to try to do things with controllers that don't have as many buttons to emulate that same function to switch profiles, because I do like being able to change profiles and try different things out. But yeah, you know what? Did Zaza ever post that controller? And Zaza, he teased us with a brand new controller and never shared it, I think. Let's see here. Let's load that profile back on here. Make sure I don't show my stuff on screen here. They added, there it is. Okay, boom. So I loaded my view there. Go to settings, and everything should be back the way I wanted it. Boom. Look, I just quickly reload real fast, and all the stuff I just did is gone now. All those functions I made are gone, which is what I want. The pin mapping should be back to normal. Let's look at profile 2. Or profile 3 had the 2 ups and downs, right? So yeah, everything's back. Cross line, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, everything's back. Everything's back the way I had it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But yeah, that's just a quick way to get in here and kind of set everything up and all those different things. Yeah, it's a lot easier, but a lot is also kind of dangerous. If you start clicking around things, especially as reset, like if you press this, it'll warn you first, you know, just again, you could click through here and you won't, or if you click one of these check boxes, you will turn off your pass-through port. And I had to find the pass-through port on mine. I found it, and that's how you set all that up. So little things, and you'll know. See how it said pin 26? When I come in pin mapping, you'll notice pin 26 is in use. But what happened also is, for whatever reason on that screen, when you pick one, it remembers. And then like I tried 27, I tried 28. These are permanently like out of my use for some reason. So little things like that, it's probably a bug in GB2040 that I should probably send to the group, let them know. But yeah, besides that, it's really painless. Just change your view, and you'll be off to the races. Just plug it. Let's see if it's back the way I like it. Come back home. Oh, and we're back in business. How do I go? Join. Nice. Is that Drax? That was pretty fast too. Who invited me? That is Drax. Nice, nice, nice. Perfect time, Drax. Rory, yeah, what's going on, brother? Hey, Dr. Jones, do you have a link to the O-rings for? I do. Yes, I do. Let me post that for you. Give me 2 seconds. I'll post it right now. Drax, I'm going to be a second late. Let me pick my character. All right. Good. Oh, wait, oops! I shouldn't press start yet. My bad, Drax. Who picks the stage? Me or you? Okay, good. Give me 15 seconds. All right. So let me send you this link real fast. And for those playing Tekken, if you're really good or really bad, I like playing with you guys. Play with me, kick my butt. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I'm all for it.
Get ready here for the next battle.
Post it right here. There you go. Is it Raria? I think it's Raria. Raria? How do you say that? Raria? Yeah, there you go. That should be the link you're looking for. If I copy this, let me double check it. This is a 200 pack. Yeah, I think this is the newest one. Because I had another one too. Give me a second here. Oh, we got a rain out here. Okay. Did you switch it up, Drax? I don't remember you used rain before. Okay. Is this the new one? This is the new one I'm using. Let me send you this link instead. I need to put this in my description. This is the one I use now. And this one comes like a sample pack and everything else too. Here's one more area. Here's this one. Boom, that one. So the only difference is the first one I sent you is the first one I tried out. No, this is the new one. It has 200 to the 120. This also comes with like extra like samples or something else. I forgot, but I need to update my links. That's the link you want to use. Which is better? Neither. I don't know which is better, but that's where I've been using. Alright, boom. You install them inside. Yes, I'll show you really quick. And like I said, oh, my switch puller's downstairs. Dang it, I don't have a switch puller. Here's what you do. All you're gonna do is you're gonna pop your. Oh, wait, you can't see. Hold up. Hold up. All right, you got your switch. You're gonna take it off, right? You're gonna flip it over. Here's your ring. And my advice is buy the white. And I say that because the blacks, they're really black. So if you have like orange, red cap, any color keycap you use, the white doesn't show up, but the blacks will be like extra dark. Anyway, just put it right here. Just put it barely on the tip. That's how I do it. Hope that shows up. Just put it barely on the tip. Just kind of like, just use your thumb. Just like put it right there, right? Then once you put your switch down, it'll seat itself, and then that's it. And if you don't like it, you just take a pin. If it's too deep, just scoop them right out. It's not a big deal. Because like here, I don't have it on this one, but I have it on all the other ones. And personally, I like them. There are some keyboards or pads that I have that I don't like them on. I take them off. But I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Okay. Now, I think Drax has been practicing. Let's try to give Drax some business here. All right. Oh. Ooh, okay. Drax got the interest. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Glad it helped. How did that touch me if I rolled out the way? What? That little rolling thing, or flying kick. Wait, why is it? Oh, it's four matches. Okay. Okay. Drax has been practicing. He's doing knowledge checks galore, and he knows combos now. And sidestep that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I jumped. Nice move. I was about to set you up with something too. I was messing around. I was about to set you. Oh, he's gonna flaunt on me too. You wanna flex on me? Okay. Oh, y'all can't see. My fault. Y'all can't see. There we go. And like I said, I love to play you guys.
Round one.
Right, let's see what we got here. Drax has been practicing. Okay, I can't parry that. Oh, I can't duck that. Okay, I knew you were gonna move. You're gonna move.
Round two. Fight.
I knew you'd move. Oh, that was me. She gets priority. So that's your new favorite move. I've never seen anybody do that before. Okay. Oh, I can't parry that. I always want to parry that move. I can't. Stupid. I can't jump over that? Okay. Oh, it's a mid. That's why. Okay, now you're flexing. Now we're flexing and grabs, huh? Ooh, we can't. How did you? Oh, you ducked. Nice. Drax is warming up. He's getting hot over here. No, sir. Yes, sir. It's a comp. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I knew you were gonna move. I knew you were gonna move. I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel your anxiety looming. I could feel it. Okay. Oh, I can't duck that. Okay. Oh, this wrong button. That was me. Now I saw that a mile away. I can't jump over that? Okay. Oh, I ducked. Nice play. Something's up here. Oh, I can't jump over that. Nice, nice, nice.
Round 5. Fight.
Saw that coming. He's like, you can't break throws today. You've been studying. You've been studying. You've been studying. You've been studying. Uh-huh. You've been studying. You did not fall for that knowledge check at all, did you? That thing looks like a low, but it's a mid. I try to jump kick that every time I see it. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. What was that? PDS about while standings? While standing right here. Watch this. Boom. Look while standing. Oh, God. Oh, because you're going to freight train me. You should do a combo. Interesting. 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 Drax is on the come up. He's on the come up. He's knowledge checking me. He's on the come up. I haven't seen Rain in a while. And I'm supposed to be playing with the Mini because I do 2 live streams with every controller. But Drax is coming in too hard. Too high. I can't play with that Mini. Ooh, let's put that out the way. Okay. Nice. Why can't I hear anything? There we go. Okay, I'm good. That's a double. No, sir. There it is. There it is. A little bit of patience. That's all. It's a little bit of patience, right? That's all it takes. A little bit of patience. A little bit of patience. A little bit of patience. I'm meaning to lean forward, so I'm taking it seriously fast. Oh, I pressed the button. I forgot her combo thing there. Boom. Boom. Knowledge check. Knowledge check. Oh, I knew you were going to move. I could feel it. Oh, I didn't finish the combo. I'll do it again. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 1. What? Oh, because the girl. The girls, their hitboxes are kind of weird. The combo's always in. Oh, I missed. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Knowledge check. Knowledge check.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, nice play. Oh, I didn't finish my combo. You're lucky. I had a combo on you. Ooh! Drax is sidestepping. Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky. I was setting you up for that too. Saw that coming. Oh, now you're gonna low poke. Okay, we low poking? He sidestepped again. Oh, that's not what I asked for. Oh, okay, you got it. What was... Pressed the wrong button. I think I pressed the wrong button. Like, why is that stupid thing coming up? Oh, that was me. That was me. That was me. Drax is bringing the heat. Drax is bringing the heat. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. Oh, I can't touch you. I didn't know that. No, sir. No, sir. Ooh, no, sir. And that's game. That's game. Wrong button. I had you too. There you go. There you go. There you go. I gotta use the serious. I gotta use the serious controller. Facts. 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 Oh, almost had it. What? Oh, she stuns with that. Wait, I forgot Drax is a fighter. I'm over here like really like messing around. Ah, ducked. What's going on with my down 4 is not activating today? I don't know why. I hope I didn't remap something, so I'm not getting what I asked for. Oh, but stuff. Why would he do a taunt? Maybe my hands are readjusting. That's kind of weird. I'm pressing all types of wrong buttons right now. Dude, I'm hitting this. So that's where like spacing. If I live with this every day, you don't run into that, right? He sure is, Sin, right? He's like, look, you're gonna he's demanding respect right now. He's like, you're gonna give it to me one ring. What is going on, dude? Hold on. Let me switch controllers. Give me a second.
Final round. Fight.
I should bring out the M, but I'll do the R since it's next to me. I remap something. Let's see what's going on here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, here we go. 1, 2. Okay. Saw that coming. You can't sidestep that? Wow. Drax is like, you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. Nice, Drax, nice. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. Nice. Nice. I gotta bring a real controller to play Drax. He's ready to play. Should pull the M16 out. Should I pull the M16? Let's pull the M16. M16. Let's have some fun with this one.
Round 1.
Give it a go. Oops, wrong button. Come back. There we go. Woo! Good old Reyna. Good old Reyna. Good old Reyna. I don't know what she's doing. Is that a duck or no? Yes, sir. Use that to your advantage, that's for sure. I'm getting knowledge checked like crazy right now. Woo! I ducked. Ooh, that jump kick. Nice. Drax is on it today. I'm getting knowledge checked like crazy. I don't know what she's doing. He flexed on me! And now he's flexing on me again. He is flexing on me.
Round 3. Fight.
That little punch poke is... Woo! You cannot sidestep that, wow. You found a good character, Drax. You were a Hall-Rank player last time, Drax? I don't remember. I feel like... I think you were a Hall-Rank player. I think you were. Tell me about Sin. He's out here commanding respect.
Fight.
You gonna... You out! Oh, wrong button. I haven't even warmed up yet. Oh, it's a mid. Looks like a low, but it's a mid. Knowledge check. That counters my move. What? Drax is out here like that. No, sir. No, sir. Wow. That's one way to warm up. Just come and get your butt kicked, right? Grief, Drax is like, no. You don't respect me. He's like sidestep everything. He's been studying. I love this. This is good Reina practice. I saw that coming all the way. Woo! Woo! Oh, I can't counter that. I can't counter that. Woo! I jumped. Nice, nice, nice. Drax is ready. Jesus. Oh, I thought I could counter. I can't cancel that. Okay, that was that. I knew that was coming. Drax is coming in hot. I gotta play some defense here. He's coming in hot. He's gonna come out swing and watch. Saw that a mile away. Saw that a mile away. That spinner thing. And then she goes in the freight train. Boom! I can't jump kick that. I got something for you though. Ah, I thought I was gonna do something else. I should have done that. Nice, nice, nice. This is a warm-up. Wow. We jumped right into a Reina match. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Shout out to Drax. Drax is bringing the heat. I was on Feng last time. You were on Feng before? You're better on Reina. Oh wait, I should pick my outfit. I should change my outfit real quick. Can I change it? Oh, I can't change. That's fine. I should change the outfit. I wish they had a random outfit, but that way it's kind of like it picks different ones. And the reason being is when I watch the replays, it's cool for me to see that, like, oh, in this set I was wearing this outfit, that outfit. You kind of keep track of what was what. I think that.
Fight.
Okay, what's my Steve counter? What's my Steve tactics? Okay, Steve. Alright. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting knowledge checked all day. Guys, like, no warm up. You're done. Woo! Woo! How'd that grab me if I ducked? That's interesting. I saw that all the way. Okay. Okay. Pressure. Okay. There it is. That's what I needed. Remember your combo. Oof. I'm player 2 side, right? Forgot my combo. Forgot my combo. Oh, that was stupid. I know better than that too. Come on, sidestep, baby. Sidestep. Give me a sidestep. was me. That was me. That was me. Whew.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, that was you. Oh, can't sidestep that. What was I thinking? I didn't have a plan for that one. I was just like pressing buttons. What's my plan on the day? Okay, give me a sidestep, please. That'd be nice. How would you do that? How'd you do that? Okay.
Round 5. Fight.
How would I do that? Something's weird today.
Round 6.
Okay.
Fight.
Okay. Move. Okay, there we go. Alright. They're warming up. They're warming up a little bit. They're warming up. They're warming up. Still a little off, but they're warming up. So Sin, what's your character? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Luckily, I was on player 2 side. I was making mistakes. Sin Ridden Soul. I wonder who you're playing with. Oh, that was me. Why is my sidestep not giving me what I want today? My hands are not acting right. Oh, I did the wrong combo. I did the wrong combo completely. Okay. Come on, remember. There it is. I knew you were gonna move. I could feel it. That didn't parry. That's weird. There it is. I knew you were gonna move. I was kind of messing around. Oh, I forgot about that. That's because I'm sitting sideways. I'm like, things are coming out. Because I didn't ask for that. It's kind of coming out. I interrupted too soon. That was a bad decision. There it is. Where's my glove at too? My hands kind of bother me today. There it is. I played Call of Duty so long last night like an idiot. Should have done that. Okay, how did that not touch you? I don't know, but I'll take it. Okay. What's he got going on here? Oh, so you know the get-up trick. Okay. He's like, I'm not getting up. I know the get-up trick. Everybody falls for that one. Knowledge check. Oh, that was two. Okay, cool. That was two. Hands are warming up.
Round 1.
What else? What we got here? Ooh, nice. So you were trying to set that up for a while, huh? Okay, I tried to move and you moved. Okay, don't run. So ladylike. Don't run. That can interrupt me. I didn't know that. Oh, that jumps over. Okay, what else am I experimenting with here? can't punch over that. Okay. I tried to jab my way through that. Drax is downloading now, huh? Ooh. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Do you play normal ranked? What do you mean, Coat, by normal rank? Are you asking, do I play ranked? That's my phone buzzing. Okay, I'm sorry. Oop, phone's buzzing. I got a feeling I'm gonna try something. Oh, okay, you didn't fall for it. I had a trick for you too, but you didn't like. Okay, you just took the Reyna because. Oh, you know what it is? I don't really know Reyna like that, so I couldn't give you as much of a fight. Oh, nice play. That was my fault. I got greedy. I had a plan and I was trying to like mess around with him, but I got greedy. That's a good combo. Is ranked just 3 rounds, not 4? Ranked is... this is 1 extra round over ranked. Ranked is best of 3? Or first to 3 is ranked. Excuse me. I didn't press that. I didn't press that either. Press this. Okay, let me pay attention. Uh-oh, Drax is happening, brother. You're thinking too much. You're thinking. You gotta bring that Reyna back. Woo! I should have saw that coming a mile away too, because everybody knows that step back. You should have finished it off. I ducked. Oh, now Drax is heating up. Now he's getting angry. Don't take it personally. Now he's getting angry. Yes, I do play ranked. I haven't played in a while. Actually, I did. I played the other night. I actually went down a rank. I was down to Fujin the other night. And you know, there's days when you're in the zone. I was not in the zone. I should not be playing ranked. And I was in there getting my butt kicked. Wrong button. Why does it do that? What am I doing? Oh, it's the final round. I'm not paying attention. Final round. Let's go. Get on. Get on this. It's final round. No, sir. No, sir. Not. Better life. Oh, I should have gave you the combo. That's fine. No, sir. But that's okay. Alright, Drax. That Reyna's got a lot of knowledge checks. What time is it? 2:48? Because I have a hard stop at 3. Okay. Bring your Reyna back. I'm not looking forward to this, but bring your Reyna back. Yeah, so Code, he has it set up to 4 rounds instead of 3 to win. And I wasn't keeping count of how many. I think it's best of 5. I wasn't keeping count, but usually it's best of 3. Let's bring Grandmaster out here. Oh, I should have brought Vengeance. I'm trying to get Vengeance. I should have brought Vengeance out. My Reyna back. Your Reyna is good. Well, also, I don't know Reyna, so all your knowledge checks I was falling for. Because I don't... And she's like a freight train. When she's hitting, I don't exactly know her time to stop. Because as good as she is, people don't really pick her. I actually like her better than Lydia. Lydia, I'm not a fan of at all. Because Lydia feels kind of gimmick. I don't know what it is about her. I get annoyed when I fight her. At least with Reyna, when I get hit, I'm like, okay, I know why I got hit, right? I like your outfits too. Your outfits look cool. Oh, that was me. See, like that. Like, I don't know how you went around, but I don't feel bad when I get hit by it, because I know it was me, not gimmicks. Like, when I play Lydia, I feel, like, frustrated. Her little up kick thing's annoying. Like, everything about her is annoying. Right? You know, I'm gonna make a room. Not today, because I gotta go somewhere. And then that way, if you guys, after we're done talking about controllers and having fun and stuff, y'all want to talk, we can talk. Okay, nice. Nice download. Okay, I gotta switch my style up now, huh? Gotta switch my style up now, huh? Oh, that was me. That was bad timing. That stupid spin kick thing. I knew you were gonna move. Everybody moves. Everybody moves.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, that was me. That was the wrong option I picked. What am I doing? You gotta make a choice. You gotta make a choice. You gotta make a choice. I'm waiting for it. Oh, I'm over here talking trash. Kick me in my face. That was you. I set you up on that one. I set you up on that. He saw that. Yeah, you can run all you want. You can run all you want. You can run all you want. You need to check out the overdrive Neil. Let me pull the. I want to. I did. I didn't reach out to them though. I need to reach out. You know which one I've been looking at? Code that you sent was the FK2 is like a Vimic. I'm probably saying it wrong. Oh, that was me. Because I've been checking their site and they don't have it out there. Wait, it's the final round. What am I doing? I'm over here talking and not playing. Good God. I'm getting knowledge checked. Let me pay attention. Okay, I'm getting knowledge checked. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid.
Round 6. Fight.
I can't sidestep that. Oh. Yeah, I knew you were going to stay down. Here we go. Your Reina is good. Your Reina's good. And a lot of people don't use her. So I don't know how you're feeling when you're playing as her. But I think you'll rank up fast with her. And rank, here's what I say about rank. The good and bad about rank is, it doesn't really matter. But what I noticed is the lower ranked players don't give you the challenge you need. I don't like you pressing jump backs. But the higher you go, you get more mind games. And that's where you get better Tekken. You know, you start to figure out what works. Why does it do that? Well, I guess I can't stand up and grab. That's what it is. I'm trying to like an all-in knowledge check. You start learning what your character does good, what it doesn't do good. All those little things, right? So like that. And like that. You know, it's little things like that. Trini, what's going on, brother? Evening. Evening. Where you at, Trini? I thought you were in Georgia. Trini's over here in senior citizen hour. He's eating dinner at 4 o'clock. Just got done eating my loobies. Yeah, man, we talked about the DOIO and went to Web Configurator. I gotta reset my DOIO Pro. I think I messed it up. Well, now I think it's because I wasn't warmed up yet. Because I was having problems with this pad too. And what was it? Dr. Drax trying to get in over here, Trini. He came in hot. He was beat the mess out of me the first set. He had Sin laughing. Laughing was like, ooh. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, you fell for that. Whoops. That was an accident, too. See, the girls don't get hit by my last hit. I can't rage that. You play dirty with facts. And plus, I have to knowledge check because I haven't really warmed up, so I'm like, get my warm up now. Right? And you should see. No, I'm not gonna take this. I'm trying to be judged by Code Venom right now. You weren't there when Jack. Well, you were there when Jack was beating the mess out of me, and he knew I wasn't ready. He was destroying me. That first Reina match was disgusting. This is all payback. Oh, you're in Trinidad. Oh, nice. Where's my cousin? Oh, my cousin's in Barbados, not Trinidad. Nice. And how's the weather? Did you get any? Yeah, how's the trip playing up? I'm sorry, Drag. All right, Drag. Let me slow down. I was a little upset about that first. You gotta came in how to beat the mess out of me. I'm becoming a little abusive. Even Code is like, you're playing dirty with Faye. I'm like playing him like he's a Tekken King or something. I'm doing all the tricks, knowledge checks. I apologize, kid. Like, I'm doing all this stuff that, like, alright. Came in here. Oh, press the wrong button. There it is. Alright, now. Yeah, you should definitely, Code, play with... press the wrong button. You should go into ranked. You're ready. Go in the ranked, and hopefully you find a lot of Reinas, and like find someone on YouTube that plays Reina. I feel like your timing with her, like your Steve was good, but your Steve was a little spammy. I feel like with her, you had a plan that first round. I think they're nervous now. See, like that. I think they're a little nervous. So I'm being a little abusive. No, I apologize. I am being a little nervous. Yeah, it was Vermilla of FK2. Exactly that one. I wanted to see if I can get that one. Why are my combos dropping? It's gotta be some sit at an angle. It's gotta be something. Oh, I can't parry that. I can parry that though. Parry that. Oh, now we're grabbing people. Now we're doing knowledge checks. Okay, break a throw. You're making fun of me. Dr. Jones can't break, bro. Looks like a Jones can't break.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, press the wrong button. What am I doing? I didn't press grab. Do the combo. Oh, you can break those now, okay. Oh, you got the double. Jump kick. I knew I was going to hit you a jump kick. I was planning that out. I was waiting for my jump kick. I was like, I'm going to jump kick him. Oh, I can't sidestep that. You can't sidestep that thing. Dang it. I had a plan for you too. I saw September Code. When I looked on their site, I think it says September, so you're right. Yep. I knew it. Oh, I didn't finish it. Got him. Wait, that was 4 Code. I'm sorry, Code. That was too aggressive. I'm sorry. That was too much. I mean, Drax. That was Drax, not Code. Drax, I apologize. But Drax, I gotta stop. It's 3 o'clock. I gotta go take a shower now. Now we've been playing. I'm all sweating. I was not ready for that. But Drax, you're Kia Merlin. What's going on, brother? Kia Merlin. Drax came in hot. Drax came in like he was about to rob me. Like, give me your money. I thought it was gonna be a friendly. Hey, let me grab my other pet, just kind of warm up here. We'll have a little game, a little practice session. Drax came in beating the mess out of me. Knowledge check. Throw. Jesus. So who was it? Was it Payne? It was somebody was asking about, you know, which controller, how it affects you, and all those different things. That just goes to show, it doesn't matter what you're using that makes you win. It's what you are familiar with, right? And I haven't had this one long enough yet to truly be familiar with it yet, right? It's like I know it, but the layout is slightly different. All the things, the buttons feel like. And someone else said, I was playing another day. I think it was Trini that said it. When I switched to the Ghost and Wind engines. And just, you know, things I know, it does play a little different. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, my hands kind of snap back different. So that was a good kind of like, all right, Code is coming in. I mean, Drax's coming too strong to be messing around. I can't give him, I gotta give him the business. I didn't mean to go that hard. That was fun though. I'm gonna do one quick match. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, Reyna has bad lows, so I use throws conditions. Okay, so here's what I would say, Drax. Playing you just now, right? Especially the first session, like, or if you went back watching it back, a lot of people are going to end up doing what I did. I wasn't sure what you were doing because you don't really see her a ton, and not because she's back here. She's really good. Because I didn't realize until someone said it. You really don't see Fang that much, and since I play him, I see him every day, right? So I'm thinking in my head, no, I see him all the time. But it's kind of true. I don't come across a Fang matchup very often. So for you, I would just go on YouTube and say like Reyna combos, Reyna something, Reyna whatever, and you're gonna find somebody that you like. There's some people putting out content. You'll find someone that speaks the way you like to hear it, and they're gonna give you, because you've got something with her. You were doing things I didn't know what you were doing, and like I was doing moves. Like what was I doing? I did something like her low thing. It looks like a little bit's a mid. Everyone sees it as a low because she's ducking. But it's a mid. So all those little tricks you were doing, I truly think you got something where, like, this guy's got a King. I don't really see King in tournaments. I don't. But every time I fight King, I have a hard time. He's fast. He's strong. They all see. Look, the nut punch like that. They got all these. Look at that. They got all these dumb tricks. Get annoyed with that. You make a mistake and you're falling. He's super strong. He's got a wave dash now. He can grab you. But Reyna, she's a freight train, right? That was stupid.
Round 2. Fight.
I know he's gonna stay back because they all stay back. I know he's gonna do that. What? See, now he's trying to play the back game. See how he's like staying back? I can tell what he's doing. So I'm just going to play the same game. Alright, look. And that's why, like, when you go up in rank, you're going to see people that are good. And you're going to learn their tricks. And you're going to be more patient. And Drax, what's going to happen too is you're going to have a plan. So I feel like you were doing a lot of things, but I don't know if you had a plan against me. Like, I had a plan most of the time. There were times where I was on autopilot. Oh, I ducked. See, he's a Kishin. He knows where I can't get around. He's already setting things up. Just watch. Boom, boom. See, he knew that trick. Oh, ducked too long. I should have stood up. I ducked too long. But that's a setup. You need to go up in rank, because the lower ranks don't set you up. They just do things. What you're learning, because I can tell what you learned right now in your rank, you learned combos. You learned how to do very good combos, and I commend you for that, right? Oh, I ducked. And only play ranked on the nights when you feel like you're dominating. I ducked. I pressed both backs. I pressed jump. Otherwise, just stick to quick match. You're not like quick match has so much value. Oh, press one button. See, that step back doesn't work on that. I should have done something else. I lost my whole plan. I didn't stick to my plan. Because I was in heat. I should have been using my wave kick. I should have been using my mix. Like, what I noticed with you too is, with your Reyna, I hate to say this, you gotta spam more. You gotta 50-50 more. You gotta 50-50 more. So like Code was like, oh, I'm playing dirty. See, at a lower rank, it feels like I'm like doing dirty things. But the higher rank you get, it's all 50-50 pokes. So learn your pokes, learn your 50-50s. You're probably higher ranked than me, I don't know. knows that setup. Oh, I ducked. I thought he was going to do like a high. And we're going downstairs. Dang it. Man, look at this combo. Look at this combo. Oof. See how he's like staying back? He knows I can't sidestep that hook punch. Because it's See, he knew the love. So he's definitely downloading me. And he's doing, like, King is a hard battle for me. His pokes, it's all, and you notice he's not doing the combo, it's all pokes. I shouldn't have showed him. I should, like, I'm losing my game plan. Because I feel like I'm in a rush. Why? I should have committed that. See, now he's just playing with his food. If you notice, what I don't like though, he's staying back. Given his rank, I don't like when people stand back at that rank. I step back. That was me. Reyna does have 50-50s. So there's a point when you're in heat and you can do a low, a mid, or a grab. That's a 50-50. Because I have to choose what you're going to do next. I don't know. Damn, I'm never getting the business. I'm not giving him full attention. I should, but that was me. That was just stupid choices. Yeah, but the higher you get up here, if you kind of watch what he just did to me, he was just picking me apart. So with her, or do this, Google Reyna pokes.
Get ready for the next
That's probably what you need. You need Reyna pokes. Because your combos, you didn't drop a combo for what I could tell. So that tells me you're ready to move up. You're just doing too many things. You're looking for like all these things, right? Don't worry about this stuff. If you drop this, you really don't have to worry. Because when I was fighting you, I had a lot of pokes. I was poking you. And Fang is a poke character, so I take that back. Fang is all about pokes anyway. So people don't really realize, because he hits so hard, they think he's doing all these things. I'm really not doing a ton of moves, because I don't have a lot of moves, really. That are effective. Like Lily, she's hard because how fast she is. Watch this girl. See how he's just standing back? He's just waiting, right? So now I gotta do stuff like this. And like that low look like a mid. It's a mid but look like a low. So see how she's kind of playing like that? And she's looking at my rank, so he's thinking like, oh, I gotta be careful, it's a high rank. I'm not even having a good day. So don't let the rank kind of throw you. It's like, look at that was a basic mistake. Just my hands aren't giving it to me.
Round 2. Fight.
And see, I hate people that play kind of like this, where they don't really. There you go. Now he's moving. Now he's moving. So now I gotta poke. All I can do is poke, right? I gotta watch out for Lily because she can scoop a lot of my moves up. Wait, oh, the button stopped. Oh, no, wait. The adapter.
Round 3. Fight.
Hey, I didn't have the blood button. Oops. Yeah, these switches are like a quarter taller than the one in the M12. So I have to adjust to that. And they feel they're slightly, and they're smaller. I forgot these are smaller buttons. That's why. So see how his knowledge checking me? Like he spun around. I didn't even know what's gonna happen. And her combos are all long. Get up. What was that? Why is it not? I don't know why I'm not getting what I asked for. I might have to switch controllers again. Q Merlin! Oof, yeah, I know, right? I'm getting stuffed over here. So I wish this had larger buttons all across. For me, I personally like larger buttons with spacing too. That's just me.
Fight.
And what I think too, I think this person I'm fighting is actually higher ranked than they say they are, because his patience is really good. Or he may just know the matchup really well. Because he's standing there, and Lily is kind of a harder, I mean, an easier character to pick up. And see, like with her, you can't tell she's going low or high, right? And you can't sidestep her, like at a certain range for me. And my character, and also notice the hitbox of your character affects your properties, right? So I know what he's doing. That's why you can't sidestep the kick. I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't know what he's doing. See, that's supposed to be a throw, but I don't know why. What to jump for? Okay, I don't know. PDX is really good. Yeah, he does a ton. PDX is really good, yes. See, why am I jumping? I think something's going with my hands today. So I'm not getting my ass for. He knows we can go under too, because he's doing a lot of unders. And see how he broke that throw? I shouldn't have stepped back. She could scoop my step back move. I might die, but it's okay. I'm not really stressed about it. Wow, I don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know. Okay, it is 3:15. I've got to stop because I gotta go take a shower. We gotta go to lunch or early dinner, I guess. I'm like trying to remember early dinner. Should I do? I can't. I gotta stop. All right, everybody. It's been fun. Hopefully, I get to play with you guys in another stream as well. Looking forward to. Hopefully, I can get that review done. I have something coming though, like a Hot for 2 starter guide that's coming out. So I hope you guys like that. And yeah, y'all have a good weekend and a good week. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Get ready for the next battle.